And we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream today.
Hey,
Huh?
I just had the powerful urge to open with Bienvenue
And
Power Bottoms,
we're
but that's
live.
not my place.
That's
Hello.
no, that's Gina. I associate that I associate that sound clip with Gino now because it's his join noise on everything.
Oh, yeah, I used to have the, by the way, I'm bisexual Eggman one.
Lately mine has been the Spurb start noise that we use.
Okay, well, that's very on brand.
Yeah. Not Spurb, Pastor Chum. Anyway, but yeah, sorry. Also, hello, Dimensional. Welcome to chat. You are very early this time. You're at the beginning for once. But yeah, we are here, again with,
Sorry.
usual suspects. Me, your host, Melanie Archer. And also, we have Salted Pearls as always.
Hello.
Say hello. There you go.
Hi.
And then returning, we have Hope once again.
Hi.
And returning from actually a long time ago. Was on a stream a while ago. We have Julie
I'm an
again.
enigma.
Yay.
I exist only in your periphery, baby. My motto is never let them guess your next move.
So true. So true.
Yeah, no, I always enter every stream like, hey, guess the thing that's happening in my life, and it's always a left turn.
Really is.
You're like, oh my god,
Real?
we haven't talked in a while. What happened? My entire life was uprooted. Was it really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Classic.
It's like that.
Just bear it all on stream. Who needs
Exactly.
therapy?
Exactly. All right. So, getting into it, who wants to be Rose?
I guess I could do
I-
Rose.
Am down
We're-
if nobody else wants to, but I'm super down to just chill for now.
Can you
Okay.
just tell me what page to go on to? Because I can't read that stream.
That's fair. 3636 is what we're on.
Slash
I
36,
think
36.
someone might need to fill Jade for
Okay.
this stuff, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fuck.
Okay, who wants to do Rose? Who wants to do Jade? Because I'm willing to do one of them, but I can't switch between them.
You're okay.
Yeah, no
Oh, dear.
panic, honey. We gotcha.
You're all good.
I mean, I'll do one or the other.
I can do Jade.
Okay. Yeah, sounds
I
good.
can chill for now.
Cool.
brood. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Sorry for the delayed response. Answering seems to be what to do right now.
Rose, jeez. Finally. You sure do seem to be absorbed in whatever you're doing on that computer. Were you talking to someone?
Oh, right. I forgot I gave you the code for the crystal ball. And here I was thinking I could safely delay responding messages without seeming like an ass, the way it usually works. Oops.
Oh, no. I don't blame you for not responding. You must be very upset. Are you okay?
Why would I be upset?
Because, I figured you would have found out by now, but I guess you still don't know?
Know what?
About John's dad and your mom. Rose? Hello? Oh no.
Shock, despair, brood.
Rose, please say something. You're making me nervous.
I should have gone looking for her. Why didn't I?
Because you were busy trying to make the best of the situation?
John was too, but he went to look for his father. It would have been normal of me. I can't even remember what I was trying to prove anymore.
I don't think you should be so hard on yourself about it. John was being John, and you were being you. Which I guess meant taking our problems very seriously and putting all your attention on solving them. And anyway, you and your mom had a much trickier relationship than John and his dad, didn't you? I mean, not that I'm saying that means you were any less attached to her than him. I don't know if I'm very good at consoling people. Sorry, Rose. I don't want to make you feel worse.
You're doing fine. For someone raised by a dog. Or really, anyone. Thanks.
Whew, okay. You know, now we all have lost guardians. Dave lost his, and I lost mine in a weird way. Even though that was pretty much definitely my fault. Yeah, and even the
I'm
trolls...
just thinking about the trauma of that.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
they, like, literally every person in this has like a dead guardian in some way.
Well, yeah, I do remember that, but specifically the trauma of, like, it's definitely my fault my guardian is dead. Ouchie!
Yeah, not really, but
Yeah, but she
yikes.
blames herself. Either way, that's the trauma she's taken
Exactly.
on. Like, yikes!
Yeah. Also, hello a cucumber, and hello Vince, and hello Pee Pee Peepo. Welcome
Pee-pee-poo.
Pee Pee Peepo.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
It is your turn, Mel.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at chat.
Oh, yeah, okay, you were being a good host, you know.
Yeah, you know. And
No.
even the trolls all lost their monster guardians. I think that maybe it's an inevitable part of the game that can be cruel sometimes.
For some reason, despite all the danger, I never thought she was in any trouble. I never believed she would actually die. I grew up with the feeling that something more significant had always been meant for her. That she was a heroine displaced in some way. Resigned to the inglorious duty of raising me and preparing me in her way. I didn't actually need the ectobiological verification that she was like a mother and a sister at the same time. I always understood that somehow. I felt she had the knowledge and ability beyond what she let on. It was always intimidating. But nonetheless, a source of respect which was childishly begrudging on my part. I think she was just waiting for me to catch up with her. Now I can't.
I'm so sad. Rose, I think you're being stronger about it than I am.
Probably because my emotions have now ceded to anger. This shouldn't have happened.
Oh, well, I just hope you weren't thinking of doing something rash.
I already was. I was going to go to sleep, fly to a sun bigger than our universe, drop a bomb in it, and kill myself.
Yeah.
So, if my course of action is to change on account of my mood, it can only become less impetuous, don't you think?
I don't know.
You never liked my plan very much anyways.
Well, no, but I was trusting that you had thought it through and it was our best hope.
I'm not sure if I did. Maybe it was a terrible plan. I made it without a full understanding of the nature of the scratch.
Then what will you do?
I could stop being so cowardly for once. I could short-circuit this endlessly expanding game of chess we're playing, just like Jack decided to do.
What does that mean?
Maybe I will go kill Jack myself. Right? Now.
Oh, no, 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 no. Rose, that is a much worse plan. He would probably kill you.
Probably. But the scratch will wipe us out anyway, and reboot the conditions of our session. I suddenly don't feel much like sneaking through the back door of the furthest ring for retribution by distant supernova.
I know what you mean. I was angry at Jack and wanted to stop him too, but we have to think of a more sensible way to do it.
Whether my existing plan was sensible or not, I may have been allowing myself to be manipulated by an omniscious being regardless.
What? Who?
Who's gonna be on
Hello, ladies. Do you mind?
Please.
What?
This is a private conversation. Private even to those who know it word for word already.
Proceed. I will be here, watching.
Creep.
Rose, who
Yeah.
is this?
Ignore him.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
You were discussing Miss Lalonde's intrepid new variation on suicide. As one with a passion for the subject, I'm intrigued.
Shh. Anyway, if it's true the gods have selected me for service, maybe the power they've given me will be sufficient. Maybe they wanted me to kill him all along.
Hee hee.
Shh. Please don't, Rose. I know you're angry, but you aren't thinking straight.
But I am. I'm fully aware that I'll probably die and fail. Scratch happens. We start French. French?
Damn, dog. We out
Oui,
here
oui.
starting French.
It's time for Les Mis to begin. This would be when Do the People Sing starts to play. You know?
God.
I'm waiting. Everyone in chat, please give me a Grimdark Rose, but she's just going French. I will pay you $5.
We could make a mod for that.
Yeah, okay, hell yeah. She's been overtaken. But I am. I'm fully aware I'll probably die and fail. Scratch happens, we start fresh. No recollection, no problem.
Welcome to the chat, Emperor Dogs. No.
It's been getting ridiculously French.
You're getting so French in here.
Mm-hmm.
Jade, as an ambassador of Skya, maybe you'd be willing to talk some sense into your friend? You should understand she's been corrupted by various entities with some rather questionable motives.
Rose, maybe White Text Guy is right. The Dark Gods gave you all these powers and seem to be helping us with dream bubbles and stuff. But what if they're not actually good?
They are enormous, ugly, and live in darkness. That doesn't necessarily make them bad.
No, but I still don't trust them.
If only there were a way to make this determination with certainty. Through a reliable source within reach, for instance, at this exact moment. Perhaps one that is spherical and devastatingly handsome.
What's this
I
weirdo
need-
talking about? What?
I need that confidence. You look at a fucking blank ball in your hand, you're like, that's me, and it's also sexy as hell.
I feel like there are probably better places to pull from that confidence. I think you can get it from
Yeah.
somewhere other than Doc Scratch.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want to be confident through Doc Scratch. I want to be confident as Doc Scratch.
Fair
Okay.
enough, fair enough.
Okay. Also, welcome to the chat, Sim. What stream? What stream do you think it is? If you're thinking of the stream where Rose goes grimdark, it's that stream. Anything else? I don't know.
Yeah,
I get to do the crazy stuff.
this is this stream.
This is this stream. It is the stream that is happening right now. Is this stream? Did you read the cue ball?
Oh no, I'm just listening to the music, but I will.
Yeah, it's good music.
What's this weirdo talking about? The cue ball.
Oh, yeah. I noticed you found it. I was worried it had been destroyed when my room blew up. Is he saying you can use it?
Yes, and he's right.
OMG, does it work?
It advised me to talk to you just now. So, I guess so.
Then maybe you should try it.
Yes, Rose. Listen to Jade. She is far less manipulative than I. God.
What are you suggesting I ask?
Well, since we don't know much about the gods, why don't you ask it about them?
So, you're saying I should ask if it... Blah. So, you're saying I should ask it if the gods are evil?
I guess that's a way to put it.
Even though at this point neither of you is highlighting my text to read it, this idea gets my vote. Go ahead. Ask, Seer.
Seer? Ask.
Asking. Am I asking or am I asking? I am sorry.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I think Ayo is the response to that.
Ayo question mark?
I don't know why this isn't an S page. I feel like there should be audio for this.
Yeah, I always
I
found
feel
it
like the
weird
music
that it
that's
never
playing is pretty
was.
good for it.
But
yeah, 100%.
But I always love that it like turns into Dave's eyes, like art fucking
Yeah.
transition.
I love this section of the
So-
comic.
So good.
Fuck, I love Act 5 Act 2.
Fortuna. Gimme,
Rose,
grim.
go dark. Can't hear the music? Oh, okay. Let me turn up the music ever so slightly. There we go. You slip into the fabled Black Death trance of the Woe Gothics, quaking all the while in the blood eldritch throes of the Broodfester tongues. You advise the members of your complacency not to be alarmed, as they chronicle the event in tomes bound in the tanned, writhing flesh of a tortured hell scholar, with runes stroked in the back of in black tears bled from the corruption-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary cultists. But they fail not to be alarmed. This is because, as is now painfully obvious to anyone with a brain, you have basically gone completely off the deep end in every way. You have officially gone grimdark.
God, she's so me for real.
Rose, resist urge to seek revenge. You make a half-hearted attempt to resist the urge. Alas, one is not easily shaken from the Broodfester tongues.
Again, another S page.
Yeah. Like that whole
Right?
segment, that whole segment could have just been one S page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They are stubborn
I think maybe it was.
foes. What?
I think it gotta be like time or money or whatever.
Probably, yeah. Something. I mean, it's not like it's
Sorry.
not like at this point they didn't already have like a shit ton of music made.
I know, but
That's
it
true.
like he also tried to at some points, you know, however inconsistently he did, he tried to set up updating schedules. So I'm assuming that this was like part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, who's gonna spage it? Here, buddy, take your spage out.
I will spage it because I enjoy doing the funny voice.
All right, give it to me,
allow me to-
C3PO.
Big man, request timeout.
The food, to eat, lava. Alright, homies, everybody everybody all y'all hold up. The big man wants to take
Big
a
man.
time out.
Big man, wreck some havoc.
The big man's about to wreak some havoc. In the yard, the court is on fire.
Yeah,
God, I could do analyses on
ruler.
Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
honestly.
I really
True.
could. The meta humor.
Dude, come out. Come get the ruler to check this out. Dude, hurry. Look, she's escaping from love. Okay, dude, no. Okay, how am I gonna wreak some havoc in the yard with a meter, you chump ass?
Uh-huh.
Can we talk about how caked up?
Oh, the mayor
the
gets
mayor
caked
is
up in the
caked
big one,
up as
too.
fuck.
Again,
It's
with
only
the-
a Tuesday, my guy. I guess it is Friday, though, if there's any a day.
Yeah.
Again with the metric system. What is it even with you and your units, man? It's like you must be token up on a joint to make you stop,
Wait, what?
to make you stoned
Oh.
or something. I can't even think of who
Who leaves?
leaves all their rings lying around like that.
I don't know, you should ask Sonic.
This is so infuriating. Shit. Where's the manager? Dude, no. Let me show you. No. Fuck. No. Dude, you gotta snap it brokeways.
Snap. Splimpers.
It was at that point when you got distracted by the author of self-insert. Who were you expecting? The Easter Bunny? You probably want to know how involved the big man wants to get into the story. How much will he fuck this up? Well-
Fuck?
All I got to say to that is... Woof wants to know.
I want to know. Tell me, and please be smug about it.
As the indulgent self-insert grows in frequency, you may find yourself increasingly afraid that my direct interference with canonical events approaches inevitability. But you should understand that I understand that I am dealing with forces, if handled recklessly, will nullify the basic ability of intelligent beings in the real and hypothetical
Oh, planes. Hey, fun fact. This is the color I am colorblind with.
Yeah, this
Oh
sucks.
god. All real and hypothetical planes
yeah.
of existence give a shit. It would be stupid of me to mismanage these forces. And even stupider.
of you to worry about it. because it would be stupid for you to think I was stupid. In fact, I feel a little dumber just thinking about it. When the time comes, I will interact directly with the events of this narrative, but this manner will be compact, surgical, and essential. My involvement will have such precision, I have even managed to quantify it in units of physical measurements. I will be involved in only the narrow corridor of space through which light will pass in 3 nanoseconds. My window of influence, end to end, will be exactly 1 yard.
It's becoming sentient.
It's taking over.
Okay, anyway, let's get back to John. John, locate
Sure.
tumor.
Miss Jin, come here, baby. My cat is here, everyone.
Woo!
Woo!
Fucking excellent news.
So good. Do you have anything to say?
Hey,
Did
everybody,
anybody
put
get
my
that?
cat on the mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she gave a half-hearted so celebrities.
Honestly.
True.
They never want to give us what they want, what we want. I forget just like how big this game is.
Yeah.
The game or the comic?
No, the game in the comic.
Oh, like Spur, yeah.
Yeah.
John, look around.
Lois, spin around. Sorry. I've been watching too much TikTok.
Peter, the horse is here.
God damn it.
Very relevant to this comic.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just, it's that scene, but Andrew Hussey's standing there.
Real.
Mina and Briska. Briska, the guy is here.
John, look inside.
Jonathan.
John, take tumor. John, return to surface. At this point, is the tumor the biggest thing to be capture logged in Dad's wallet?
Just a regular
modus?
capture card. Yeah.
Well, it's the wallet modus. The wallet modus is known to absolutely like capture
It's
log
broken
the
as
crap.
largest
Coward.
fucking shit.
Yeah, it's for only serious men who are committing serious business.
Exactly. John,
True.
return to surface.
Honestly, I had half a mind to just like absolutely max my microphone input for the Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff portion, but I think
no.
Right?
That would be awful, but yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good, but awful for
I am an artist. I will commit to the craft at the expense of my listeners.
they capture like Earthsea. I guess they do capture, but the difference is that they at least like
They shrink it first.
they shrink
They
it
shrunk
first.
it, yeah.
With the tumor, that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing at its normal size.
Full size.
Yeah.
Because they don't have access to space powers yet.
Exactly. Clubs deuce, approach locals. You and your rabbit friend approach a gentleman wrapped in a fine white cloth, and his courageous cohort, a young man riding a great gust of wind. You were so impressed you forgot what you were supposed to be doing. John, reunite with Liv Tyler.
God, he's also so me.
Sweet, precious.
Clubs Deuce
beautiful
is a good
Liv
one.
Tyler. Yeah. You thought you'd lost her forever, just like Bruce Willis did when he blew himself up with a nuclear bomb. in the center of an asteroid the size of Texas. His heroism and fatherly pride were also the size of Texas. But your love for Liv is not fatherly. Oh no. This reunion is with no loving daughter, but a loving movie star fantasy crush who happens to be in the form of a robot bunny, which has traveled through time and has been given as a gift on 5 separate occasions, twice by you and thrice to you, and originally fished out of a sewer by Nicolas Cage on the silver screen. You forget the point you were supposed to be making.
The point is that's one dirty ass rabbit.
But you wonder where all her sweet weapons went. She indicates in the language of plush toy pantomime that she has no idea. They all blew away in the breeze.
Duck.
John, retrieve tiny hammer. This tiny hammer is so ridiculous. It's too bad it's not the right size. You would love to wallop some imps with such a fanciful weapon. You guess you could go around giving them little bops on the head with it, like a silly gavel. No, that would be too absurd, even for a great prankster like you. You will discard this rubbish immediately. Wait, what's this? Miss Tyler is handing you a note. John, read note. John, one more thing. This rabbit.
Wait,
Oh wait, is this?
hold on.
Is this?
This is fucking Jake English.
Is this Jake?
John.
This is definitely Jake.
Oh no, this is Jake.
absolutely-
Who's?
Yeah.
Who's
I
Jake?
think it's Rose and John for a long while after this. Do you mind if I do Jake?
Yeah, go Jake.
Do it.
Okay. John, one more thing. This rabbit, I'm sure you've noticed, is armed to the stitches. He's got all 4 of the funny little weapons I mentioned that are all deadly as the fucking dickens. But that doesn't mean they are meant exclusively for the paws of Mr. Terry Kaiser. That is the name I call him. Heck no. You see, I adapted Terry with some doodads you may deem practical. An infinitesimalizer, which I used to littlify them down in the first place, as well as a monstrositifier for when you would like to hugen
His
them up
word.
and wield them yourself.
Jake is
It's fucked
so
up.
Doofenshmirtz coded.
True! Very true.
Okay,
He surely got enough.
okay, but here's the thing. Recently, we were making a like cloning machine for an MSPFA.
Yeah!
And
Yeah.
What did we call it?
We called it the multiplicificator.
Yeah!
That makes sense.
Multiplicificator
That's
is
on
really
brand.
good.
And I think we like really nailed it on the head.
Captured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like the absurdness.
I love the multiplicificator.
That is on brand. Properly absurd.
Yeah.
Jake
surely
would
got enough
absolutely adore Doof.
Yeah.
True. That's on the kin list for sure.
Hmm. I'm gonna make a Jake English King enlist, and at the top is gonna be Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Unhappy
I don't know.
marriage
Okay.
ball.
Jake's kins are probably. This is a subject I could make a fucking PowerPoint on, honestly, if I wanted
Here's
to.
the thing: is like he would be pity-kinned Doofenshmirtz, but I don't think he would see himself in it because he sees himself as a hero
You know,
and a friend's
True.
friend.
you know, that's a good SockCon panel idea for next year of just
Pity-kin them.
no, of essentially just like us giving
Homestuck
every
character kin list.
yeah, exactly, making a kin list for every Homestuck character and then going through why.
Bonus
That's-
points for if like
I will
the
make a
piece
full
of media has to
PowerPoint.
exist during the time.
Yeah.
So like
Oh my
Beta Kids
gosh,
only
so
get
you-
up to 2009. Jane and Jake only get up to 2011, and anything goes for fucking Dirk and Roxy.
Mandy
Oh
would
my god!
definitely
Yeah,
be on
because
Rose's
they
kin
would
list,
just have
right?
unlimited access. Wait, who?
Mandy from Billy and Mandy.
Is
She was
is
designed
Raven
after
allowed?
Mandy. Of course she would.
Exactly.
Raven's got to be up there. Those
Yeah.
comics were coming out, right?
Raven is
Yeah.
up there, yeah. No, that was a
Teen
show.
I think Teen Titans was on TV at that point.
It was on TV.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I remember it from my young childhood.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, I think Jane, she would want. No, that doesn't work. I'm gonna have to think on this one.
We'll say.
Well, she canonically
can
that.
for-
Whatever.
Jane just means anyone who's lonely.
We'll save it for next year's SawCon. Anyway,
Sure. Okay. Where
Tune
was
in
I
next
starting
time,
at from?
kids.
He's surely got enough juice in him to make them enormous if you wish. But that's silly. What would you even do with, say, a magic needle the size of a skyscraper, for instance? Preposterous! I borrowed this technology from my grandmother, who had quite the way with manipulating space. Legend tells she was something of a witch with the stuff. Once she was a brave hero, like you and I, John, and the stars themselves twinkled in her cauldron. I would like to tell you who my grandmother is. I really would, but I can't. I think I have trouble keeping secrets. I like to be honest, just like you, and a lot of secrecy after a while gets me feeling a bit jaded. Green means grow, red means shrink. See you soon, pal. Jay.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If you didn't realize that was Jake, literally like the first sentence of "armed to the stitches," I would have been like, "Oh, this is Jake."
Yeah, you would have figured it out.
Yeah.
It's just too fanciful in just specifically English.
It's too stupid.
Exactly.
He talks so stupid. I love him.
It's so funny because I recently watched a
British dumbass.
Q&A with James Roach, and they asked like
Mm-hmm.
who's the like the hardest character to write for, and James just went
Jake hands down.
definitely probably Jake, mostly because like he talks stupid.
Yeah,
It's
like
he
there's
says,
no harder character to write than Jake.
he says a lot of words to say very little.
You would.
And I'm like, and I'm like,
movie.
and I was like, he would. And I was like, okay, but the Strylons are right there. They also say a lot of words to say very little.
Yeah, but they like have a point to it.
I guess that they
Even
have
if-
more of a
even
point,
if
whereas
they-
Jake
I
is
would-
like,
Even if
I would
Dave's
also
point
say-
is irony and to loop around to the fact that he has no point and life has no point, but he has a direction to it.
yeah,
Yeah, I would say that more than any of the other Prospect kids, Jake is the most Stridarian of all of them. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Jake has
Yeah.
that kind of... He can riff, like, on the level of Dirk and Jake. Or Dirk and Dave.
May I also suggest another SawCon panel?
What is your other SawCon panel idea?
Ranking all of the kids and maybe the trolls too, if we need it for time. On a scale from Prospect coded to Durst coded.
But they have. What do you
Hold on.
mean?
Wait,
already
wait.
have-
What the fuck?
Who is the most?
Okay.
Just like the basic, the clearest Skya breathing, you know.
I can kind of see this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there'd be some edge cases with, like, Nepeta
There
or
would, because
Vriska.
I'm
Yeah.
saying that Jake is probably the closest to
Damsey.
the middle line, but while being on Skya, you know.
You mean on Prospect?
Right.
Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
Prospect. It's fine. I
You're all good.
practice.
I think I need to sit this one out. I can't do this one.
That's fair.
No worries.
Bye, Pearls.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're all good. Don't worry about it.
Don't apologize. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Grandmother, you wonder who that could be? It's probably just Jade. What with all the what with all the time shenanigans? Also, would Sullix just be in the middle? Yeah, Sullix would be in the middle. Actually, no.
He would. He's literally the middle line. And Jake would be like just one tick over on the Prospit line. I'm telling you, there's merit to this.
Hi, welcome to chat. Welcome to chat, everyone. I noticed a lot of people just joined the stream. Hi, welcome.
Oh, lovely.
Welcome, everyone. To the stream. I'm glad you could all make it.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Bing bong. They
John.
like to get in their little cars.
John, Hugin Hammer.
Wow. It's a big no.
You got the Warhammer of Zillyhoo. All behold glory of Zillyhoo.
Oh, this is my favorite bit.
Oh, that's not the one where they kiss.
Nah.
Thanks, Michael Kai Bowen.
So, okay, wait. You know what I'm realizing?
Uh-huh.
Zillyhoo starts with a Z and is very clown coded.
Yeah.
Do you think that's where Zhen originally got started?
I mean, it's important to note that all of the trickster weapons start with Zilly.
Yeah.
And they're related to the cherubs and clown coded.
You know?
I'm saying that because I think there's something there.
Yeah.
I think we could make a little funny theory out of this.
Connection?
I never finished Cyclonials, so I can't deny it.
You need to. It's so good.
We'll talk about it later.
I
enjoyed it.
You were so delighted by your rad new hammer and the cool hugening abilities of Liv Tyler or Terry Kaiser or whatever his name is. Who the hell is Terry Kaiser anyway? Probably a movie star from the future. Who cares though? Your bunny will be Liv for life. Hearts.
I really do like that. It's implied to be a genetic thing that Jake and John both named their toys after real life people.
Is it implied to be a genetic thing?
Well, it's implied to be at least like a commonality for the English,
Yeah.
Egbert, because it's not
English
a thing
Berts.
for. It's for the boys of the Prospit kids.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't see that for Jade or for Jane.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters renaming each other's little pals and things.
Yeah.
However,
but
specifically
for
those
the
two.
Krylons, they just come up with shit.
Yeah.
They pull it out their back pocket.
Yeah.
Jane might do this.
I think she does.
I'm trying to think. Because I can't think of a specific example.
What did she name?
But she
her
has
bunny?
a bunch of bunnies. Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think did she have one?
Yeah, she did.
She did.
She had a bunch of
It was
bunnies.
given to her by Dirk, but oh god, let me look it up because it's gonna kill me.
Lil Seb. She names it Lil Seb, so she does not name it after. Wait, who's
after
Sebastian?
A character. Yeah, Little Sebastian is a character from Parks and Rec who is the best.
Exactly. Okay, so it is a genetic trait.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a character, so that's like a little bit like because Jane names after characters too. Except no, Becquerel is named after friggin' Becquerel. It's just famous for science. We're gonna need to look into this deeper, gamers.
Prospect kids all do it. They all do it.
They all do it. Streamers all just like pull shit out of their ass.
This is true. They all do it.
They really do. You wonder what other neat things you can get Liv to monstrosify with her sweet eye beams.
You did it. You got there.
Yeah. Wait. What happened to her green eye? And why is she feverishly gesticulating towards the fellow in the ghost sheets? This is so ridiculous. You cannot turn your back on these people to admire a beautiful hammer for even one moment. You think that that is enough fooling around. It is time to get down to business again. The serious business of being an important, heroic leader. John, wear the hood. Be the leader.
I cannot believe he ate her eye.
Honestly. You are not their leader. You are their friend. There is a big difference. You prepare to issue your party a highly authoritative series of friendly requests. First, you request that everyone settle down. The squat fella mediates between the two bickering parties and patches up Liv's missing eye. She is nothing if not accustomed to decades of repair work and quickly resumes her plucky demeanor. That's so cute.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Is Club's Deuce going on the kin list?
Based.
Honestly,
It's going on
that-
Terry's kin list, that's for sure.
that tracks for
Incredibly
you,
based.
like in the best way.
God, I'm gonna dress up as the little guy. Does anybody want to do Midnight Crew with me? I call Club Deuce.
Can I do Spade Slick?
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
You then, in
Alright,
your
we got
most
2
leaderly
of 4.
way, ask Liv to pilot that enormous battleship. She will now be known as Captain Tyler.
Oh,
She littleifies the ship down to something more manageable for a small bunny captain. Everyone is impressed. You give your wallet to your loyal chauffeur familiar. He looks puzzled. You inform the party that you will not be going on this journey. You must remain behind and continue looking for your father. But you insist their mission is the most critical of all. You know they can handle it. You believe in them. You instruct Captain Tyler to set a course for the ship's home. They must fly to Durst and deliver the tumor to the moon. Everyone salutes their intrepid friend leader. This is what teamwork is all about.
this is the silliest crew I've ever seen.
And this guy,
The silly guy crew.
you guess this
That's a
guy can
full
go
vibe.
along and help out. Hey, who is this guy anyway? You guess it doesn't matter. He seems nice enough. We need more Midnight Crew / Felt cosplay. Correct.
We really do.
One of my first ever Homestuck cosplays was actually the mayor. Fun fact.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I gotta.
You shredded on Guitar Hero, if I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
No, that was a thing that I used to do. Because I would bring the mayor every Comic-Con, and I would set up Guitar Hero, and while I was still dressed as the mayor, and I would have like 3 boxes of Tab that I would just be drinking throughout the day. And the thing of it was
That's such a good commitment to the vet.
it's a morph suit, so you can drink through the mask.
Oh my god.
That must have been so gross. I'm not gonna lie, that
it
must have been
really
so gross
wasn't.
by the end of the day.
It really wasn't.
I'm
It was
I'm
so
just
real.
imagining the sensation of that. Like that I can imagine it not tasting bad, but the texture.
Yeah,
The
sticky,
thing of it
like
is- the
your
thing of
mouth
it
is.
that the mask is gonna get wet around your mouth anyway, just because from like water vapor from you talking.
Mm-hmm.
So, and honestly, it wasn't that sticky. Because hey, guess what? I don't know if you guys knew this. I don't know if you guys knew this. Tab doesn't have sugar in it. It has aspartame.
That's true. That's true.
Oh.
It's a 0 sugar drink.
Yeah.
So he's literally
really
drinking no calories in those
Yeah.
tabs. They're
'Cause-
just
Oh,
filling
yeah.
him with
Because
That's the bit, is because he's acting like it gets him hyper. Like
Yeah.
the narration is.
Yeah.
Tab
And
was
it's like,
prototype
yeah.
Diet Coke. And I'm so sad they
Here's-
stopped
yeah.
making it. They finally stopped producing it, so I can't buy it anymore for cons.
That's sad.
I mean, it would be on brand for you to just shittily slap on a Tab logo on a Diet Coke.
You know, that is very on brand for me. I wonder if I still
True.
have any Tab cans laying anywhere.
Ooh.
That's a
You
good
just keep
question.
pouring water into them.
I just keep pouring water into them and imagining.
Water and
Just play
aspartame.
pretend.
Yeah. John, bid farewell. Godspeed, heroes. You have all the faith in the world that they will be successful. As a front leader, or sometimes known as a pal honcho, you have done an amazing job. You have come up
It
with
is
a plan. What?
It is ridiculous that the bunny is the most capable one on that boat.
Yeah,
Liv Tyler is fucking awesome.
honestly.
It's just both of these other characters are in like massive main points of the story.
Yeah.
The bunny is the one who's gonna make sure that things actually work out. It's a sentient toy.
So based.
You have come up with a plan and politely request ordered your loyal team to execute it. It is all falling into place perfectly. You are quite sure you have not failed to account for even a single thing. Oh god, am I gonna be jading and Johning? I could do it.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, this is a one-sided conversation.
Oh, is it? Okay.
yeah.
John, I'm worried about Rose. I'm pretty sure she's on her way there to look for Jack. I can't say for sure because I can't see her with my goggles anymore for some reason, but I'm fearing the worst. Just in case, you should try to intercept her before she does something stupid, like try and fight him. Also, I guess you probably still don't know about your dad yet, do you? Darn, why do I always have to be the one to break the terrible news? John? Oh god, please don't tell me your computer was in the wallet you just gave that guy. Damn it, John! One of these days, you'll learn the value of having plenty of backup computers. In fact, whenever you finally leave the battlefield, I'm gonna give you the code for a nice pair of lunch muffs. And then, I'm gonna force you to keep them on your head at all times. Yeah, you're never gonna read this, are you? Huh? Something is happening on the other side of the planet. Something ominous. Something grimdark. Also, this is so fucking cool.
Very.
Yeah. You were so
It's a great.
What?
This comic has such a history of like just surprising you with random beautiful like panels.
Honestly.
It's really common
Unprompted.
at this stage
Yeah, at this-
of the
at,
comic.
like,
Like Act 5 goes crazy hard.
Act 5,
really does.
Act 2, towards getting towards
This point and on.
Cascade is like just full of beautiful panels.
He knew Cascade was gonna fucking blow minds, and he was like getting ready for it.
Yeah.
He had to know.
You were so glad that grimdark is a real word, so that when things like this happen, they may be described as such. Maybe your dad is over there? You believe you will investigate. John, approach grimdarkness. God.
All right, this is what my worthless acting degree got me.
Alright.
Hell yeah,
Who's
let's do
gonna
it.
be Vriska? Do you want to be Vriska?
Oh, I think Vriska's the only person talking in this conversation. I could.
It keeps happening.
I mean, so she's messaging Rose. Rose
Yeah.
doesn't answer, does she?
No.
No.
I mean, I could do it if it,
Go for it.
if you don't want
Sure.
to. Okay. John! You're heading into the blackout. Oh God, I don't even know. What's a Vriska voice? Give me a timbre.
I always like get Vriska in like not like Valley.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John,
Like adjacent.
you're heading into the blackout. I won't be able to see you until you leave into the blackout. I won't be able to see you until you leave. But don't worry, I can still sense you're there. Awesome powers, remember? Smooth move, ditching your computer like that, by the way. That was some incredible leadership you showed. Now, I have to contact you through Rose, thus exposing me to the risk of actually having to talk to her. Your carelessness has put the heroes of light in a very awkward position, John. I hope you're satisfied. Just kidding. She's obviously a little too preoccupied at the moment to be sassing me. Just borrow her computer and talk to me when you get the chance, okay? I'll be waiting.
Seer, descend.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Time to start speaking tongues, kids.
Hell yeah. God. This song is so fucking good.
God, Black Rose Green Sun's so great.
There is so many reasons why Homestuck shouldn't be as cohesively fantastic as it is.
Yeah.
It's like that one Game Grumps
But
quote
it
about
just fucking
Danganronpa.
is.
Yeah.
I've never enjoyed playing such a bad game before in my life.
That's the secret. Homestuck was good all along.
Exactly.
It just
That's the
tricked you.
thing.
I wish that like Homestuck got even bigger than it was. So that
Game time!
game time. I forgot that this walk around happened. I'm gonna be so real.
This
But-
is the kind of thing is like that's the reason they didn't have an animation a couple of those times.
It's
Is because
because
it
of
was
this.
going
'Cause
into
they
the
were
whole
gonna
fucking
pop off.
game.
Yeah. There is no sign of Jacob here. Must be somewhere in the castle.
I just love Green Sun. What a
Damn.
fucking fantastic piece of music.
Honestly. I would love
I forgot
to like
she doesn't have fucking anything to say about her mom's corpse.
Yeah.
Because
Or
we already know
John's.
she's dead.
Just-
I mean, she's gone grimdark. She is as one-tracked mind can
Hey,
be.
Kirkles, welcome to chat. No, but like
Oh, hi!
also I can't believe we're in the Sands hallway right now.
That's true.
Rose is having a bad time. If it wasn't clear.
Rose is having a bad time. That is
God.
true.
I honestly think this is where Toby Fox got the inspiration for that design.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
I would not be surprised.
I mean, no, but they don't forget. Like, they know he made music for Homestuck, but people seem to forget to make the connection that he was a Homestuck.
Yeah.
Right? Ooh.
Kirkles, you just got off work. Hell yeah. Examine tapestries. Fuck. There we go.
It's titled
What
They
were you going to
Wait.
say about wishing Homestuck was longer? I don't wish Homestuck was longer. What I was going to say, the series of banners is titled They Wait. They wait for he who would extinguish candles whilst fanning a fire. They wait for she who would thaw solid flesh and resolve it into dew. They wait for she who would breed lilacs out of the dead land. They wait for he who would drop it like it's hot whilst the pimp is in the crib.
Also me as fuck.
So good. So fucking good.
But what I was saying was I was hoping that Homestuck was like bigger in the way of like I wish that it got to the point where like actual like English majors would study this shit. because like
No,
Right?
but, like,
Because it
I'm
deserves
gonna.
there's so
I'm about
much.
to be an English major, and I honestly might turn in a thesis about this, and then my teacher's gonna be like, "Are you fucking serious?" And I'm like, "You're gonna read it, and you're gonna be impressed, and you're gonna hate that you're impressed."
It's just like it's such like a thing that can never happen again. Like there's never going to be another Homestuck. Hello?
Cargles.
Cargles! Hey, welcome to stream.
Oh shit.
Welcome to
Welcome.
stream, Lena. I might quickly like make a new nameplate for who's currently all in here. But yeah, no, like legit though. Like I really think that if like it got to like a point where like it was on the radar for a lot of English majors and just like people in those spheres, I feel like there
There
could
is
be
so much you can analyze in Homestuck. There is a
so much.
ridiculous amount you can analyze. And I'm going to. I am certain one of my projects will inevitably end up because you cannot stop Homestuck.
Yeah, like
It
this,
keeps happening, dog.
the server.
Imagine the project that would be analyzing the effects of things that seem pre-established versus things that are pre-established versus things that are coincidental versus things that are callbacks.
Yeah.
Like things that are something that's a callback that isn't really mentioned is how Dave's record is a bunch of right angles that make a circle, and that's how it's made. It's not perfect. It's not a bunch of squares. It's genuine, just random jagged lines that make a circle, and that's how Caliborn makes his circles, with a bunch of jagged right angles.
Oh.
Dude, I didn't even thought of that.
I didn't fucking know that. That's fucking awesome. What?
Yeah, I think about that all the time. And also, if you think even more about it, if you want to think even harder about it, bunch of jagged right angles in a giant circle, the map of the giant map of cracks in the medium in Act 5, that Dave does.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit,
That totally
yeah.
fucking makes sense.
Yeah, it's a bunch of things. It's like Homestuck would be a fascinating analysis case of things that are callbacks versus things that are coincidental versus things that were intended to become references or things that existed initially
Yeah,
and
like
became references after the fact.
Okay, well,
Like this book could kill a cat, and then that being the way that Friglish/Jaspers dies.
yeah. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here's my theory. Here's my theory on like on stuff like that. I think that there are definitely cases where Hussey was like, yeah, this is a reference that I'm going to reference later. But I do think that the way that I describe it is Chekhov's litter.
He finds plot holes and rereads and finds things to fill them.
Well, not even that. The way that so like I was saying, Chekhov's litter. Essentially, he basically loads a bunch of Chekhov's guns, and then just kind of puts them down. And then later on, he comes back and he looks at the floor and he's like, "There's a lot of guns here."
Bitch, it's a gun.
It's like there's a lot of guns here. Which ones haven't I fired yet?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And we also we've recently been getting more pictures of unused panels on Twitter from him.
yeah.
Whoa.
Like,
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
Wait,
like
he's
you know,
not
he's
dead
mentioning
anymore?
that there are times where
Nah.
where the story goes a little bit different than he initially planned. So he ends up with unused panels, like unused panels of Rose in her house. So that means that really early on there was a change there.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Because Rose was still in her house when it was nighttime in Act 1.
Yeah.
Like, she left her house in Act 2.
Yeah.
Like, her house was in daylight in Act 2, but it was still nighttime in her house. So it had to have been
Wow.
either Act 1 exposition or very early Act 2.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind that all of the story we've been watching up until this point, except for the trolls, has been John's birthday.
Yeah. It's all just one day,
Yeah,
which is insane.
I think because I think John's birthday ends on the end of Act 4.
It ends at the
Uh,
end of Cascade.
Yeah, Cascade is when John's birthday ends.
Really?
And then we only come back every single time. We only come back to see him on each birthday.
Exactly.
True.
That means, but we know that there's obviously more than just John's birthday, and it goes past that a few times, but it always comes back.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, we only see any of his story on his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Throughout all of
Dave
Homestuck,
goes everywhere.
it may be different years, but it is always April 13th.
John's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the
except
alpha
maybe,
kids.
Yeah, except for the Alpha Kids.
Yeah. And
Which again,
maybe,
we're not looking at John during those moments.
And that's on 11/11, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that happens on Jane's birthday, which is 11/11.
Well,
No, Jane's birthday is also 4/13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think
Oh, yeah.
11/11
It's just
isn't
not
that
Jane's
Park?
birthday.
What?
No, I think it has more to do with the cherubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Cause it's the 6/12. That's
Yeah.
That's
that's
Carcat's
Carcat,
birthday.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when all of we watch them entering Scrub
Yeah.
happens.
All right.
So we know that, isn't it like, it's 1,025 hours? That's how long that their session lasted.
Yeah.
It was like what? How many days? It was like 30?
It's like 1,025 hours would be by 20. It's like,
1025 divided by 24.
yeah. It's been,
They had a couple weeks, I think.
think it was
40,
like 3
that's
weeks.
42 days. A little over a month.
So a
Oh,
month
yeah,
and a half.
okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue with this. Talk to soldier. Hello, please. There we go.
Hey.
He's too frightened to speak. He seemed to be indicating that the only reason he survived this massacre was by hiding behind this pillar. Thank goodness for pillars. Open chest. You got a trophy.
That's a horrible thing to call that.
Ah.
Hiding behind a pillar, a secret, Undertale.
Oh shit. Examine
It
idol.
did it.
It bears inscription, our glorious speaker. His head was lopped clean off with some sort of sharp sword-like object. Someone around here
I
sure
wonder.
must hate frogs. You wonder who it could be? It was probably Jack.
Sharp sword-like object is my favorite phrase
Yeah.
so far today.
A foot soldier's guide to combat. Most of the diagrams in this book involve a soldier advancing by a single tile, either straight ahead or diagonally when lunging with a weapon. No wonder these guys are so easy to kill. You
It
got
doesn't
a
mention
trophy. Ooh, just all
It
the
doesn't
artifacts, all the artifacts from the dead guardians. Not great.
See, it doesn't mention. It doesn't message. Was it?
I
Does it
mean, her
mention
just
on
getting
Hassan?
angrier because she's collecting these trophies is just delicious writing, though.
Yeah. You got a
Well-
trophy.
Which one was that?
Well,
Oh, secret? Did I just find a secret? Okay.
I think maybe
I
this
didn't
is
know
where
that
you're
either.
meant to go.
Is it where you meant to go? I thought there was another thing. You got a flaming meteor chunk. This isn't even treasure. How's this treasure?
yeah, no treasure chest.
You got a banner of the villain. Villain? We talked about
Villain.
this last. Villain, okay. You suddenly feel inspired in a generally rebellious, united sort of way. She is all aflutter about a legendary hero. Some guy who was weary of war. Apparently a simple farmer. Handsome and brave. You think you're beginning to fall in love with him too.
I mean, pretty much everyone is.
Yeah.
Not a single person doesn't fall in love with Wayward Vagabond. Even Dave does.
Hi, Liam and Lon.
Hello.
Welcome to chat. He seems to be relieved that he and a handful of fellow soldiers have found a secret hideaway to escape the bloody rampage. Maybe if they regroup and marshal all their remaining forces, they can take this guy. Yeah, right. She is apparently swooning over a hero of lore shared by the two kingdoms, a great man who united opposing sides against his tyrannical king. The revolt ended in tragedy, of course, which is typical of their folktales, but it is no less inspiring. She looks scared and confused. There's nothing left to do but hide. This fellow is mourning the dead. He probably lost many friends today.
Oh wow! No wonder all these characters are as scared as they are.
Honestly. First, he was frightened when you barged in here, and then briefly exited, and then briefly excited, and now disappointed. He must have thought you were the great Dark Kingdom's defector, come to save them. Alas, it was only a spooky girl with magic wands. You got boba today? Dude, I got boba the other day, and it was so good.
Bro, I haven't had
Nice.
boba in over a year.
Dude,
I could
boba's
never-
so good.
I could never enjoy boba. I just don't. I can't stand the texture.
Really?
I love chewy.
Okay, wait.
Same
Same
reason I don't
would...
chocolate chip cookie dough.
Fair.
I mean, I cannot agree, but I will respect your.
Hey, do you want to hear? Do you want to hear the fun thing about it? I love making chocolate chip cookie dough without chocolate chips. So just the cookie dough for it.
So is it just
And
the
then-
chocolate chips that you dislike?
I don't like the difference in texture.
I adore eating like sugar cookie dough, so I get what you mean.
Yeah, I like,
don't prefer cold chocolate to like warm chocolate, so like I get what you mean.
I don't mind chocolate chip cookies.
It is.
I like them.
Is the holy parchment.
It
Named
is a
clown,
holy parchment.
Maimed clown, undead cat, impaled crow, omnipotent dog. These four shall be held in reverence for the eternity they serve to cut short. Also,
I
this
love
was
that
the way.
John's.
Sorry,
I
continue.
love that
Yeah.
John's the only one that's not an animal.
Yeah.
We have bird, cat, dog, grandma.
The only thing that was
Clown.
never alive.
John
except
is also
Grandma.
the only person to not self-prototype.
Also, the only person to not have a DNA based or a
You think
GCAT
John's
based.
gonna self-prototype
to be
or
fair,
be prototyped?
It's
I
hard
think-
to say.
I think
Rose
he is
isn't
in Homestuck too. I think it's gonna happen. Why the
Yeah.
fuck would he be capture logged otherwise?
Exactly.
Rose wasn't technically self-prototyped
Yeah, she was technically
hello, people.
because she was technically put in Roxy's sprite.
yeah.
I think the idea of like becoming a sprite, having a
Yeah.
sprite version, like
Exactly.
that's pretty consistent.
Also,
Other
it was
than
also a
Jane.
dead version of her from a Doom timeline,
as was Jade.
not an alive version that had
And
been
it's
thrown in there, or any form of her that had any sort of say in the matter.
none of the alphas get prototyped.
Same with
And I
Jade.
think that's gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
I really do. I got an inkling John's gonna get prototyped in Homestuck too, but that's just me.
No, same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that idea.
I still need a record for Harry.
Please do.
That's tonight. That's tonight's plan. Don't worry.
Hell yeah.
It's just that I was gonna do it last night, then the time got away from me, so I'm doing it tonight.
Hell yeah. You've
I
I
only
am
have
packing
3
all of
pages
my
to read for
belongings,
Harry.
and I will
Yeah.
record either today or tomorrow.
sick.
I had 2 things I had to get recorded yesterday. I recorded the other one because it was shorter,
Yeah.
and then I realized it was midnight, and I'm like, let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's so fair. You have never seen anything so sad in your entire life. A beautiful, muscular man, Stallion, struck down in his prime. What monster could be responsible for this deed? And it was Jack Noir. Oh wait, did we try this transportalizer? Something's blocking it from the other side.
We're about to find out, I'm guessing.
There's a dead body.
A body.
A body has been discovered. I haven't done that voice in so long.
I love this part.
Open curtains.
Oh no! A body.
Oh god. I don't think I ever got to record for Monami, and it broke my heart.
You never did, unfortunately. No one puts
I never got
Monami in comics.
Which sucks,
Oh,
because
no
this is moderately popular?
Sort of.
I mean, if you need a Monokuma, I'm always right here.
VOFT is probably not doing Danganronpa again.
That
I
hurts.
don't blame you.
We got
not-
VOFT, and
not-
then we got VOFT, and then we got Doft, which is just
It's Danganronpa
Dangan.
of fandoms. God.
It's just all fan. No, Doft would be like us making a fandom's version of Danganronpa. We play Danganronpa, but we just throw random ass characters in. Homer Simpson is on trial.
I'm
we just need to do a live stream.
imagine fandom stuck, but every fandom is like is there for the Danganronpa. God.
God.
Mastermind. Mastermind. Who could like be controlling this? Face the Simpson.
God. Open curtains. Open curtains. Open curtains.
How many Oh, this is
Open
Act 4,
curtains.
isn't this?
Yeah, these are all of the acts, so
Yeah.
Open
that's
curtains.
And
that's
this
what
is
the
an
bit here is.
intermission? That's an
No, that was
intermission?
Act 5, Act 1,
No,
and then Act 5, Act 2. That's why it was
Yeah.
blue.
Oh, okay.
And then it's the
Transportalized.
record.
Got it.
It's the record.
Which is the scratch, and then
Then
it's all of
Act
Act 6.
Great.
Oh,
Oh my
just all of-
God.
All of the writing of Homestuck is just overthinking the game.
6. Oh, and they have to open the 6.
6.
Act 6, Act 6.
There was 6 of the. That's insane. Open curtains.
It was all pre-planned.
No, that's wild because because it was always like, oh man, most of Act 6 was technically planned but
And
wasn't
then-
really written right.
And then it's the fucking winter platform. Is this the winter platform? Yeah, I think it
Mhm.
is.
It resembles it.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to also resemble Skya, but it definitely could be representative of Act 7.
Yeah.
I can't
Gross.
see it. It's hard to tell. Sorry.
Fair. Wow, I did not expect to find you here. What? Also, why are you all gray like that? You look weird. Uh, Rose, I can't understand a word you're saying. It's all a lot of silly speaking gobbledygook.
Didn't someone translate this?
How? What?
Probably.
What language?
Let me Google this shit.
Wait, I know what's going on
Translate.
here. It finally happened. You've gone grimdark. I told you, Rose. I warned you about what did I call them? The broodfester throws? It's okay, Rose. Don't worry. We'll find a cure for your stubborn throws. But
He's so nonchalant.
I'm still trying to find our parents. I thought my dad might have come to this castle to check out that huge black rain cloud. Did you see the cloud, Rose? It's pretty awesome. What? You kind of sound upset. What is it, Rose?
What the fuck?
Wait, are
I'm
you
doing my
talking
best, guys.
Are you talking about our parents? Oh man, you mean they're here?
Spectral. Grospenjod. Hatialtrot.
I love that you're like actually trying to pronounce sound it
I
out.
am.
It's so sick.
Isn't
There
it?
wasn't. There was no official translation to it, but there was a single line in here. There was apparently a single line in there that translates to a joke with a problem sleuth reference. Yeah,
Okay.
there was one problem sleuth reference somewhere in it, but that's about all we know.
Oh,
Are you saying they're in trouble? Oh no! Rose, we have to go help them! Yes, I'm frustrated too, but there's no time for such lamentations. Do you think we can find them again?
Sugar.
Great. I can't wait to see my dad. Feels like it's been forever since I last saw him. Please lead the way, Rose.
You did not just
Wah wah.
You can walk around the
Did you just
platform.
womp womp?
Walk around the platform. I want to see. I want to see the victory platform.
Alright.
God, no, because that's one of the funniest things from
Oh yeah, it's
like,
Act
live
7 because
TV
it's
of
Skya with the
live
frog in the
TV of all
middle.
time.
Yeah.
You guys know the womp womp, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Remove
I'm sorry,
idol?
did you just say womp womp?
Let's do here again. Examine statue. They make such a cute couple. The king and
They
queen
really
are pretty
do.
nice too.
Lol.
Wait,
God.
who makes a nice couple then?
They're shipping Grimdorks here.
Oh.
Which is very funny.
This is where John came from. No use backtracking now. Got to take him to see mom and dad. This is also why the name of the ship is Grimdorks.
Yeah.
Because of this
Fair.
moment. Transportalize.
I don't think I've ever known a fandom to have more different ship names for the same ship than Homestuck.
Yeah, I noticed it was very much a Homestuck thing.
It
The
is.
They
only
just
one-
have
the only
so
one I can
many
think of is,
symbols that are easy
my,
to combine.
My personal
Yeah.
favorite is communism, just as like a concept.
one.
That's a ship name.
Yeah.
The only one that I could think of with more names like that is Ruby, just because
That's
most of them
fair.
have both colors and weapons.
Yeah. Do you know what's a fucked up one for for John and Roxy?
Mm.
Breathalyzer.
That's goofy. That's fucking goofy. Roxygen is right there.
God. Oh no, Rose, what happened in here?
From this.
Breathalyzer, I hardly know her.
Was it Jack? Are you saying it was Jack, Rose? What's that, Rose? Are you getting aggravated that I'm talking to you kind of like you're a dog?
Yes, yes.
That is a really nice pillow, by the way. Goes well with your weird dark skin and gothly ensemble.
Yep.
You're welcome.
I hope I'm doing this well. I can't tell if I'm pulling it
No,
off.
this is great.
I-
You're doing great.
I'm
You're-
putting my
you're
whole
fucking
grim
killing
pussy
this.
into it though.
Truly. Fucking truly.
Ripped to shreds. All but one, for some reason. Who could have possibly... It was Jack. Stupid.
Yeah, that was the face banner because it was Jack. It was Jack.
So he came back though,
Uh-huh.
because those weren't ripped before.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh, also the person who was hiding behind the pillar got killed.
Yeah.
Aww.
We came out of the
Wait,
pillar.
go
that
back
was
into
their
the
fault.
go back to the secret room. See if they
True.
got killed.
They did. We walked
They
we walked
did?
through the secret room, and yeah, that's where that
Oh.
conversation of John being like, "What happened?"
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to look away for a minute.
You're all good.
And to switch to my computer, so.
Rose, this is a really long, winding path. Who the fuck built a castle like this?
Before you go back,
By the way, did you know that Karkat thinks we're supposed to get married?
Gordon's look more guys.
Wait, I hope that didn't come off as a proposal or anything. Sorry, I'm just making conversation. I guess I'm a little nervous. Because technically, this is the first time we've ever met. And also, you're talking like an eldritch monster. So, I'm kind of babbling. We don't actually have to get married, though. I mean, not if you don't want to. Okay, I'll shut up now.
I do want to see back there.
That is interesting though, is that
There was-
John was shown to be like so blasé about the idea of just
Right
getting
there.
married just cuz.
Oh,
Yeah.
Even all the way
wait,
back
what?
to this.
Blood comes out of the wall. Is there a
Yeah.
secret there?
Huh. Strange.
No? Huh.
It would worth
I think the
checking.
head hit the wall and then like you
Yeah,
know,
but you would expect there would
Like
be
that's the
blood,
bounce
like,
path.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Huh.
with the body.
Huh. Odd.
The music ending right there was pretty good.
Yeah. The walk sprite of fucking
It's
Jack.
weird to see him without his hat. That looks weird without his hat.
Hello?
Bug. Bug.
Bug, welcome.
Hi.
Hello, I'm on my break.
Hello, Bug.
Hello, Bug. Everyone,
Good to see
welcome
you.
Bug to the stream.
I've been reading Grimdark Rose and it's been very hard.
That does sound hard. Oh boy.
I forget that drawing of Rose.
It's
See,
really
you
good.
You see this John drawing all the time, but that Rose drawing kind of goes.
Oh
nowhere.
yeah.
Man, that was a fast fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Round one went fast.
Thankfully, he hadn't started fighting yet.
Yeah. Also, revenge isn't particularly heroic,
We
Yeah.
also-
even though he is like fucked up.
Revenge is just though.
We haven't seen. Have we seen a god tier death yet in this? Like, at this point?
No, no,
No.
So we don't know the like the necessarily. Well, we know the conditions for their revival, but we've never seen it
Yeah.
happen.
This fucks.
This fucks so hard.
It really does. This
I'll
whole section
probably
goes
go.
really hard.
Like I knew
That's why I
was never
really
going
wanted to be here.
escape Homestuck, but like every time I come back and help read, I'm like, oh shit, this is why I liked this thing in the first place. Damn it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm here to help read
definitely.
though. I finally have my computer, so we're good too.
Fuck yeah.
Sweet.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
Cargles.
Answer. Do you want to be Dave then?
Hell yeah.
Bug, while you're here,
Be
do you,
David
would, you,
Elizabeth.
would you like to be Trezzy?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Please,
Hell
oh my
yes.
god, I'm begging. I'm begging.
All right, let me. Kristen, here we go.
I just loved how Dave and Terezi talked.
Yeah.
Strider!
Oh my fucking god.
What?
What do you mean what? We just got done talking and agreed it would be awesome if you didn't bother me for a while. You know, like while I guessed I grieved over this brutally murdered rad family member or something.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It was like 5 seconds ago.
I think that was hours ago for me. I'm a little foggy on all our chronologistical shenanigans at this point. There has been so much crazy stuff going on here, I have lost track.
So you're officially going non-linear with me then? We're just forfeiting all rhyme or reason to this unmitigated clusterfuck, is that it?
Dave, Your entire existence is non-linear. Don't be so melodramatic.
Whoops, okay. In the future, I'll try not to pitch any sort of dramatics while brooding over the cadavers of slaughtered loved ones.
Did you love him, Dave?
No.
But he was your strange human man, Lucis, who taught you to like cool things. Like swords and puppets and moving really fast. How could you not?
Puppets aren't cool. They're shitty small fake people who haunt your dreams and grin like permanent assholes. Just making a joke about being all broken up about it. Guy can be sad and make jokes at the same time.
You are sad, but not broken up about it? I don't understand.
Exactly.
But you said you were grieving.
I said we'd agree you'd leave me alone to grieve. Didn't say whether I would actually. Oh, didn't say whether I actually would or if I actually am.
Well, are you?
I am grieving to the max, like a widow on dead husband island. Behind these chill as fuck shades, my face is having this crazy attack of the sads. My rue is fucking bananas, can't you tell?
No, I can't. You don't sound sincere, but it's so hard to tell what layer of irony removed from reality your flippant remarks are supposed to be. I'm betting you really are sad, no matter how hilarious and aloof you think you are being.
The truth is a mystery, tucked behind the pursed lips of a shitty Riddler. They will be loosened only when presented with the conundrous grandeur of rigid and soluble puzzlecock.
Blah, that makes no sense.
Sorry, you are so flustered by the mere mention of glittering mythical crypto dick. It honestly makes me think you're not ready for the truth.
Dave, your perplexing euphemisms involving what I presume to be lewd and vaguely intriguing proportions of human anatomy, I think are not as hilarious as you probably believe. And in any case, you may be amazed to learn I am not totally in the mood for your dumb, smartassy hornswogglery. Lots of my own personal problems here, and they are big, big problems. So why don't you just tell me what you are thinking for once?
Yeah, why the fuck did you message me? It's pretty simple. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna take this sword.
Yeah. I never really got why you wouldn't just pull it out.
Filthiest thing you've ever said.
Huh?
Christ.
I don't think I got that when I first read that.
Yeah,
Forget
same.
it. Forget it. Pulling swords out of things isn't how I roll. I'm not John, remember?
I'm not following.
I'm not a hero. My bro was. John is. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, we all are. I am the hero of mind. You are the hero of time. That is who we're created to be.
Dave strided Link for real, for real. Anyways, I think Dave would 100% idolize Hobie Brown if he ever got to see Spider-Verse, except it doesn't exist in this world.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the only Zelda sound I had.
That is very likely.
Anyways,
Fine,
go
it's a
ahead.
title we inherit as a phlegm babies or whatever. But what have I done to earn it? Pretty much nothing but horsing around through time and swindling octogenarian alligators out of their life savings. If that sword's coming out of his chest, it's coming out clean. Taking it vertically means drawing more blood. But horizontally means a clean break. Check it.
No, don't.
Dave, break.
Always find some reason to break the sword. I mean, obviously it's his strife deck, but like, it's always some different reason.
Oh no, the glasses! The glasses are off!
Wrong.
God.
Dave, get up.
No, fuck
No,
that.
fuck
I'm gonna
that.
lie my ass down right. I'm gonna lie my ass right down here for a while. I'm like looking slightly less cool than I make myself out to be ordinarily.
You must stand tall. Only a true hero could pull off such an acrobatic fucking pirouette off that handle.
That's basically what I just did, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm making a point of making every little thing take place. What was what was once mentioned in passing, no matter how seemingly trivial or pointless. That's how all the best adventurers get strung together. You haven't heard me bleat like a goat for ironically humorous purposes yet, have you?
No.
That was something that was mentioned at some point by someone. I forget when or why. I bet you're on goddamn pins and needles waiting for that, aren't you?
Are you about to bleat like an earth goat, Dave?
No, fuck that.
Then will you at least get up?
No, fuck you. Go away.
Ugh. Why do I do this to myself?
What?
Subject myself to the moody nonsense of curmudgeonly, candy-blooded foul mouths.
I don't know. Why are you even talking to me anyway? Aside from the fact several hours from now you apparently forget I don't need consolation and ought to be left alone.
Maybe it just so happens that for once this isn't about you. Maybe I am the one who needs some help. Has that occurred to you, Mr. Cool Kid?
Oh.
Anyway, I remember now. Sorry. Everyone went kind of shit hive here. And I got bitten, I think, and I kind of forgot where I left off with you.
Bitten what?
But I remember where this all fits into the chronology. You with your bro here. This was just before you begged me to finally show you how to reach God tier. So I did. And then you got mad at me. So you decided to go do your own thing for a while. And since then, I have been up to my pointy little nubs in suspense, intrigue, and betrayal.
Wow, she
Sure,
calls
that's-
them nubs for herself, too.
That sure sounds like a dumb way to say a thing. Almost almost Egbertian and elegant stupidity. The T in Egbertian is soft like shh.
Oh.
Egbertian or Egbertian?
Egbertian.
I think egg version.
Yeah.
Why would I get mad at you?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay, yeah, I guess. It's about time you showed me what's up with my allegedly futile god tierification. How long ago was it that you did your coin flip thing? I don't even remember. I was getting sure.
Uh-huh.
I was getting
Yeah.
sure you were just bullshitting me and had no intention of ever mentioning it again.
Unfortunately, no. Maybe I should take the opportunity to apologize in advance.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm dealing with this shit right now. I'm back.
Alright.
Where am I at?
For what?
Oh, for what?
I don't think it will be constructive to go into it before it happens.
Before what happens? I mean, god tiering? Did something go wrong?
Everything goes according to plan, but that is all I will say. Remember, this conversation is kind of not supposed to be about you. I know the idea is unprecedented.
That's practically unthinkable.
I know.
But I mean, okay, we could talk about your troll problem, but this is pretty important here. God tier thing, or whether I can actually do it or not. Might be kind of hard to tell on account of me chilling face down on the pavement, and also downplaying feelings is the chief rule of cool, but I'm pretty pissed about this, which is weird.
It's weird to feel mad. Are you too cool for that too?
No, it's not weird. It's not weird to be mad. It's just weird. It feels like I'm the only one who feels like I'm the only one who is, and the only one even contemplating taking Jack on. Even among your group of irate, gnashing shitheads.
Hey,
What?
actually,
on
you're
you.
right. Turns out we really do have a lot of shitheads here. And also, as it happens, the worst one is the one who happens to be planning to take him on.
Well, okay. And that would be bitch in line to switch the subject, start talking about your complicated problems, but I kinda wasn't done.
Fine. But for someone who just told me to fuck off, you're sure bending my ear suddenly.
But okay, I mean, isn't that what heroes should be doing? Working to take down the bad guy without a whole lot of this fucking grandiloquence and these huge sweeping plans that got nothing to do with fighting him. Like, always biding our time and tiptoeing around the unbeatable god boss. Dawn's too nice to get mad. Rose spends all her time calculating, too focused on Machiavellian ploys of the page not scrolling.
That
You gone too far.
truly is
Gone too far.
Machiavellian.
Too focused on Machiavellian ploys of sabotage, trying anything drastic. Jade is... I don't even know. Probably more a liability if she got it in her head to take him down. If anything, I'd bet she just needs protection.
What are you saying here, Dave? In this conversation that is still being about you?
I'm just wondering, when does someone actually step up? Jack's got shit to pay for.
If that's how you feel, I think our two problems are not really different. We are both presently concerned with justice.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it happens to be on my mind. I guess it has been on my mind. Maybe I'm supposed to be a hero and rise to the occasion because there seems to be this little persistent voice in my head nagging me about it. Insisting someone's gotta pay. It's hard for me to disagree.
And it could mean one of two things. Both of the two things, like it did for me.
What things?
It could mean that the agent presently influencing you is a conscience and/or an exile. Okay. It is well past our break, and I need to go back. But, if you allow me just a few moments, I can just get our computer and come hang out in this little room and still keep reading, if that's fine.
Okay, that works.
I mean, it's down to your job, Doug.
Well, yes,
Uh,
but I can still do our job and do this at the same time.
That's very Terezi of you.
I
Do
gotta.
it.
I am very good at multitasking. You have no idea. Do
I
it.
gotta dip for like 5 minutes because my computer needs to restart because my internet's dying.
Great.
Alright.
We'll both go deal with our computery things and then meet back here in 5.
There.
Well,
Hey,
while they're doing
gamers.
that, hey gamers, if you guys aren't subscribed, hit that little subscribe button, as well as the bell to be notified of any streams going forward, as well as any of our main content.
And for any of you who weren't here when we opened, bienvenue, Power Bottoms.
Remember to also hit that like button and leave a comment while you're at it. And if you've missed any of the streams in the past, there is a playlist that has all of them currently. So go check that out. Otherwise, I'm so glad to have you all here.
Hell yeah.
Now that the show's
Hell
over.
fucking yeah.
I just know
Oof.
that if I don't
This-
chill at least once per stream, there's gonna be a wild TK encounter, and TK is gonna come and yell at me for being a bad
Exactly.
streamer.
Listen,
that's a
you
thing.
gotta like, you need to comment, and you have absolutely must subscribe.
Yeah,
It's the only way.
Ring that bell.
Dimensional. I've been subscribed for a hot while now, but I'll see what I can do. You know? Yeah.
Unsubscribe and then
Is-
resubscribe.
Not
Is-
not
is the
only
bell-
is Dimensional a subscriber, but they're an ally.
Yeah. By the way, the
True.
playlist is missing a few episodes. I will get that fixed today. Yeah. I didn't know that. Looking forward to the Crow Dave dub. Yeah. Crow Strider AU is gonna be a real fun time. I'm really excited about
I'm
that.
excited. That's hype as fuck.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be his
Okay,
fucking
I have
exile?
retrieved our laptop, and I am currently trying to do what
Huh?
I'm supposed to be doing.
Fair.
Who's gonna be AR?
Who wants to be AR? Do you want to be AR?
I'm down for it.
Cool.
I'll just do like a
Yeah.
gruff cop voice.
Apples, you're sewing right now? Dog.
That's so based. What
What do
the fuck?
Oh, I was about to
sewing.
ask what you were sewing. I do know. You were sewing you were currently sewing a juppet, aren't you?
Mm. Classic.
Is that what I think it might be?
A smuppet made of denim? Yes.
Jean? Material? Yes. That is exactly what I anticipated it being.
The
That is
juppet.
very fun.
Yeah, see? I know. I know.
I am horrified to see that at some point.
I
can't
got to
wait
see
for the
one. I got to see
podcast.
one in person. I got to see multiple in person. They are scarily well made.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Also,
fuck yeah.
Apples is going to sell them, so look forward to that. Look forward to
Hell
getting
yeah.
your own fucking juppet.
Smuppet plug.
God.
We do already have a smuppet, but it is not made out of jeans, so maybe we do need to add to our collection.
How have I never seen the Smuppet in the 2 times that I've been over there?
I think Richard is in a bag somewhere or in a box.
Fair.
His name is
Of
Richard.
fucking course, his name is Richard.
I can.
His
send
name
a-
is Richard.
fucking Richard.
I can send.
His
a
name
pic
is
of
Richard
clarity in
Dixon
the
with an
Discord.
X.
Please send a pic. Send a
Fuck
pic
yeah.
of clarity in the Discord. Please do.
Anyway, do we know if Carkles is back yet?
She
They
said
are
that
not.
she was. She said that she was restarting her computer. So, depending on how fast her
That's
computer
just
is,
gonna take a minute.
it could take a minute. I'm gonna give it
Can I
like
sing
2
Hot
more
Tub
minutes.
now?
No.
Why not?
Because the copyright, Julie.
It's just that's just not how copyright works.
It is. You're only allowed to
Is
sing a
it?
song for 10 seconds.
You're only allowed to play a song for 10 seconds in its entirety of its recording.
No.
It's not sing the song.
It's sing.
They'll get you.
Then how are all of these fucking artists like recording covers and making money off of them?
Because they are copyright ninjas who specifically
They have rights.
Specifically hide behind they make a job out of hiding from the copyright cops.
God, I would be less
Uh-huh.
embarrassed if you would just say no. I'm embarrassed for you.
Some might call the copyright cops the cop-y-rights.
Oh my
Who-
god.
Who would? Who would say that? Who other than you would say that?
Anyway,
I hope you know that was
Cop
fed,
pig, right?
that was fed to me by June.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have absolutely no doubt that something as
Who
silly
other
and
than
nerdy
her
as
would
that
say that?
is a product of the Egbert ever.
Now,
Egbert.
Also, tell June I said fuck you.
Eat shit.
You guys are gross.
Yes, well, being in a quadrant does do that to people.
Ugh.
Maybe a little.
I haven't been around for a while, but I have been basically in co all day, so I think that I'm here to stay for a while at least.
Chill. Good to have you.
Great.
I mean, Cherry's been here, but like, I don't know. She just doesn't announce herself. I don't know. She doesn't differentiate her voices.
Fair.
Not everyone does that either. And that's okay, I just very much enjoy sounding like myself.
That's fair.
All right. Since
I-
Cargills isn't back yet, we should probably keep going.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I don't even have an. Oh wait, wait. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This
never
is so completely
way.
illegal.
Wait.
mind. Cargills.
Hey.
Just in time. We were about to start without
We
you.
were about to. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to fully restart my computer because the Minecraft server was not running.
Okay.
What?
Okay,
in the middle of
I'm-
stream.
I had to restart my computer.
No, the Minecraft server.
I was being bullied, so I did
Okay.
it. I would have done it when I got home, but I joined here.
I want to
So
join the
where am I
Minecraft
starting?
server at some point, though.
At the beginning?
It's just right here.
I'm pretty sure I don't even have an exile. I've never heard any voices or anything. Anyway, you don't need a voice in your head to tell you what this shit is. To tell you this shit is just like so completely illegal.
Huh?
Wait, why did I just say that stupid thing I said?
This atrocity cannot go unpunished. Throw whoever's responsible into the slammer. Slammer means jail, by the way.
Dave, I did not realize you had such a passion for law enforcement. I must say this shocking development is coming dangerously close to giving me a case of the vapors.
What is a case of the vapors? That's something I don't remember from the thing. No, I mean, okay, that came out wrong. What were we talking about again?
Bringing Jack to justice.
Right. Someone has to make him pay. Can't let him go unpunished. If I could just figure out how to reach the god tier, maybe I could be the one to throw him in the slammer.
The slammer?
Slammer means jail.
I know what the slammer means.
Call it the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes.
You call it the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes.
Dave fights with his AR. His AR interject.
Yeah, real.
Oh, Dave,
Take a
Andrew
note
both
of that
have an AR
important
interject?
principle. Right, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
they're completely different, but yeah.
Yeah, they're both AR.
Take a note of that important principle. Because I am deputizing you even though you are a kid.
Are you taking notes on this important principle? Jesus, get a fucking pen or some chalk or whatever.
I think I'm following. You are going to find Jack and put him in jail?
Wait, fuck. What? No.
Dave, I know you are likely discombobulated with grief over your fallen man, Bro Lucis. But that is extremely silly and doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't. I'm just saying. I'm not even saying here. Shit.
Also, really quickly, in general chat for the VOFT community Discord, which you can join if you click on the link in the description.
Seamless, Mel.
I
Seamless.
see it.
Yeah. Orange did post Clarity the Juppet in
The
in the
Juppet?
The Juppet.
I'm still waiting for French Dark Rose.
French
But,
Dark Rose.
you know,
yeah.
I might just
French
have to
Dark
die
Rose is
sad.
really good.
God.
It's not me, is it?
It is you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. But only while I'm away from my jurisdiction. Which I think is forever. Bring the criminals to justice, young deputy. Each mutinous agent must pay for their crimes.
I'm still not sure you're talking about. I'm still not sure. You're talking about throwing Jack in the slammer and rambling about justice and telling me to get pens and such. Not that I'm complaining.
Okay, forget the slammer stuff. That was stupid. It is about justice, though. And since no one else seems to give a shit about that, it apparently falls on my jurisdiction now. Not just going after Jack, but all the mutinous agents responsible for his crimes.
Agents?
Holy shit, why do I care about that suddenly?
Huh?
Anyways, it's more shit that popped in my head just now. So, okay.
Homestuck just continually is always about plurality all the time, forever.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Found out that
Not
Andrew
constantly.
Hussey suddenly got diagnosed with DID. I think everything would make sense.
I think doesn't Hussey describe writing Homestuck as like disassociation theater?
Dissociative,
Dissociative identity theater
jerk-off theater.
mindfuck or something. Yeah.
Okay, then
Jerk
yeah.
off was the verbiage.
Yeah.
Jerk off theater.
Yeah.
So he basically
I
sort of
have
come to
other-
that conclusion then.
Yeah.
Seems so. I have other duties to attend to.
Good for them, collective.
True. Also, I think good for them. Gender? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gender redacted.
Well, Noir's cronies are exploitable. Are you saying you have a plan that involves targeting them?
Not really, no. Anyway, it's not like being mad about this hankering for justice is even the only irrational thing I'm currently hot and bothered about. I have other duties to attend to.
Like what?
I must explode this ridiculously illegal edifice.
I've got to explode this ridiculous illegal edifice. Oh my god, what are these words I'm saying?
You have to explode something?
Never mind.
Tea?
Are you referring to your plan to blow up the Green Sun?
Oh, yeah, that's gotta be what I'm talking about, probably. I need to shut up now. I'm starting to sound like an idiot and my head is starting to hurt. Why don't we talk about your thing now? What justice thing do you have to do?
Sorry, I'm also doing work. You mean it's actually my turn to talk?
Yes.
But I was beginning to forget my problem listening to your highly enjoyable befuddlement.
Just please tell me your justice problem and make me stop saying stuff. Farewell.
Farewell? Wait!
No, I mean, god damn it, I'm not leaving. Farewell is not even a thing I would ever say. Jesus, what am I, a Victorian poet? Can you show me a little respect and assume anytime I say something stupid, it just means I've been temporarily replaced with a pod person? That's what a real friend would do.
Right.
Tawazzy.
Okay,
Resi.
Dave. I will show some sensitivity and cast suspicion on the intellectual merit of everything you've ever said.
Thank you.
I will further demonstrate my friendship by dominating the rest of this conversation with lengthy accounts of my emotional tribulations, leaving no space for you to submit any amusing outbursts.
Truly 13-year-old of her.
Yeah.
Quiet!
That sounds awesome.
Now, where was I?
Justice problems.
Oh, yes, of course. You see, our aims are not that dissimilar. Our pursuits of justice, I mean, but yours is motivated by anger in the heat of the moment, which is blinding you to the consequences of attempting something very foolish. You are far too cool to succumb to anything like that, which is why you will come to your senses shortly. My situation is a little more complicated. It's less personal. Once it was a grudge. Oh god. Which propelled our rivalry. Now is Just scroll already. Now its resolution has become a matter of practicality, if not professionalism. Business-like. The way a true legislacerator conducts her prosecutions. Dave, did you know that centuries ago on my planet, legislacerators were not confined to stuffy court blocks, arguing cases before his honorable tyranny?
Oh shit, are you fucking serious?
Yes! Also, shush! I know you are sassing me due to my use of terms unfamiliar to humans, but it is true. They were deployed throughout the galaxy to apprehend criminals by any means necessary.
Now I got that. They're like your alien death lawyers who were sort of like bounty hunters in olden times. Pretty simple to decipher through context.
I thought I told you to be quiet.
And
I'm
I thought I'm not
monologuing
listening.
here. Anyway, they would not rest until their suspect was in custody, one way or another. They would gather evidence over the course of the investigation, compiling a case to be presented at the trial, should one be held. Just scroll. Before the final submission of the guilty corpse to judicial authorities, personal feelings and vendettas did not matter, nor did even the nature of the crime. Only justice did. They were selected for their cunning and martial prowess, and for their ability to understand the minds of the criminals they thought they sought. This is why the burden has to be mine, I think. I'm the only one who knows how to handle her. As such, she is my responsibility.
She.
No!
Okay, I can't even make little interrogative quips to grease the wheels of your monologue.
Oh. Yes, that's okay. In fact, it's very helpful. Who do you think?
Spider Troll?
Huh. You are correct. The spideriest one of all.
You decided to take her down then.
I guess so.
You don't sound that psyched about it.
Well, I'm here talking to you about it instead of actually doing it, aren't I?
Are you feeling guilty? Like, second guessing whether she deserves it?
Not exactly.
Hasn't she done enough terrible shit to warrant legislation?
That is not a thing. But yes, the case against her is overwhelming. More than you even know. She's completely out of control now. She's murdered at least one of my good friends, and possibly several others. I'm not sure yet. The circumstances are a little fishy, but my investigation is ongoing. Additionally, I've discovered she is complicit in Jack's rise to power. When I first learned he came from your session, I mistakenly blamed you all, and took it out on the hapless Egbert. But if anyone is to pay for releasing that demon on both of our groups, it is her.
You sure about that?
Yes. And she knows I know. She's been taunting me, trying to stir up our old rivalry. That is what this whole John versus Dave thing has been about.
There is no John
Was
versus
it a whole
Dave thing.
Black Rom thing, or?
I know. Really, it's just a game. But the game is serious business to her. Like it was during our role-playing days. And just like then, she's ruined everything by taking it too far. And in spite of all her past crimes, these are not even the most important reasons to stop her. She's decided to fight Jack herself, which is an extremely dangerous and stupid thing to do. Sound familiar, Dave?
You gonna stop me from too then? Hunt me down and lawyer viscerate me for my own good?
No. I'm gonna let you try to reach the god tier and then decide for yourself.
Are you saying that I won't make God tier or I won't be strong enough if I do?
Objection!
What?
We're talking about you again. I motion that all Dave-centric testimony be stricken from the record.
Okay, the lame motion overruled. The judge wants to see where this is going.
No, he doesn't. Know perfectly well he doesn't give a shit. He will clear this court block if he does not have order. He swears to Jigus.
Okay, fine. Can we keep obsessing over your fuck kiss Miss Sister if you want?
It's not like that.
Do you think she stands a chance against him?
No.
Then what's the big deal? Why not let her go get her shit ruined by Jack and let justice happen that way?
Because I'm quite sure that if she goes to find him, it will tip him off to our location in the Vale. I've seen it already. That is why this is no simple vendetta. Bringing her to justice is critical to our survival.
So why don't you go do it?
Because I'm not sure if I can.
You mean you can't beat her in a fight?
No, it's not that. It's just that when the time comes, I'm not sure if I will be able to kill her.
I thought trolls were all about gratuitous murderings.
Yes, it's true. We are supposed to revel in bloodshed as we grow up. And she seems to be embracing her rite of passage with reckless abandon, as I would expect. Grabbing the bull by the horns, so to speak. It's a little intimidating, because I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. Which, I guess is normal.
Are you asking me to reassure you about that? Because I seriously don't have a clue.
It's okay, Dave. Still monologuing. I guess I am not so much worried about not being ready as I am that I might not actually want to be ready. Maybe ever. Maybe there's something wrong with me.
I don't understand. I thought you were insane kinds of apeshit over the macabre stuff. Like, being all what?
Macabre.
Macabre.
You know what? I don't care. I think it's funnier.
Macabre.
There.
I thought you
That
were
is a
insane
Dave
kinds of
way of
apeshit
saying
over the over the macabre stuff. Like being all cutesy about executions and smelling cherry blood and such things to try to get a guy feeling vaguely uncomfortable. Was that all an act?
Not an act, just fun. I like fun, Dave, and I also like games. Don't you like fun and games?
Of course the fuck not.
Liar.
Didn't you say you've killed people before?
There is a big difference between manipulating people to their doom with trickery and killing someone by your own hand. And it's a bit like having to face your own death, and discovering the difference between leaving the responsibility to someone else and doing the dirty work yourself. Maybe you'll understand someday. Wink.
Okay. I'd like to help you out, but I don't know what advice I should be giving to a member of a murderous species who's gun-shy on going off to justice murder a murder-happy murderer who's done lots of murders. Feels pretty weird and inappropriate for me to be the one to tell you, fuck yes, go for it. She's got this huge murder with her name on it, and it's just cruising right at her. I'm redoing that. It feels pretty weird and inappropriate for me to be the one to tell you, fuck yes, go for it. She got this huge murder with her name on it. Anyways, it's cruising right at her Comeuppance Boulevard. Right after her down. Fuck, I hate Dave's words. So, I don't know. Do you want me to tell you to be a better human or to be a better troll?
I can't tell you what to advise me, chump ass. Maybe I'm not even looking for advice, per se. I just want to talk to someone about it.
Alright, well, all I'll say is maybe if you kill her, at least we can finally stop obsessing over her.
Ugh. Fine. Fair enough.
Why don't you just do what you think you have to do, and I'll do the same. Speaking of which.
One moment.
How could you?
I'm sorry. I do, in fact, have to do our job, which I am in the middle of doing while Dave was monologuing. One moment. I just need to click some things, and then I can continue reading like the good little stooge I am, okay? Okay. Oh, right. You'll be bugging me about showing you how to reach the god tier soon. Prompted by this very conversation, I imagine. Who'd have thought?
These time shenanigans completely blindsided us. They practically never even happen.
I know.
So I hang up now with future you and then start pestering present you about it. That's how this works?
Yes.
And then make sure not to reference anything said here to keep it simple, except like in an offhand way that'll seem retroactively logical to your future self, i.e., you right now, if for no other reason than it'd be boring as hell to rehash it.
One moment. I do need to get at least one case done. That sounds about right. But what do I know? You're the time guy, after all. Luckily, I will not have to participate in these charades this time around.
Does luck actually matter?
Exit.
Like,
10
Homestuck
of year
music doesn't
2.
have to go that hard.
Remove disc 1. Insert disc 2.
Huh?
Disc 2 is missing. Yeah, I don't know what people have said about Homestuck 2. Homestuck 2 is where Cascade happens. Like, how are you going to say that?
Astute, Melanie. Everybody goes wild about Cascade, but no, Homestuck 2 sucks.
Make it make
Play
sense,
anyway.
honestly.
You have no idea what the hell this thing is, or why you would need another disc. You just capture log it and proceed. There is justice to be done, and you are running out of time. Terezi, proceed. There's lots of walkarounds around this point in the comic.
Yeah, it's
True.
no wonder they took a couple shortcuts.
You cannot control Terezi. How can you possibly expect to play this game when you have lost the game disc? All you can do is watch what she decides to do. You find a note.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah. You find a note stuck to the floor with Nepetta's claw. It appears to be addressed to you, written on a page torn from the journal of Vriska's ancestor. Her taunts are becoming increasingly flagrant. It also appears to be written in purple blood. She wouldn't dare harm sweet, precious Gamzee, would she? The thought is almost more than you can bear. You're going to love with her.
I'm quite certain that I never once have thought of Gamzee as dear, sweet, or precious.
Terezi, read note. Terezi, wake up. I love just Gamzee dancing.
Yeah.
You cannot wake up because you are not actually asleep. You were just taking a breather.
He's a squirmy little guy.
You were just taking a breather in this nice cozy pile of horrifically mutilated scalemates, which were gathered here to break your fall for some reason. You wonder where you are. This fancy-looking room. This is a fancy-looking room. It doesn't look like a place you would expect to find on this meteor, at least not in any strictly canonical capacity. Oh, I now
Yeah,
get
this is
that,
the
I now
trickster
get that
room.
joke.
Yeah.
It's
This is the trickster room.
Well, it's the error room. In open in not open bound in
Alternia bound?
in Alternia bound, if you press like Control T or some shit,
Yeah.
it brings you to this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this room is actually a place. It's where a lot of shit happens, actually.
Yeah, but this is the first time we're seeing it. Someone being here outside of the little test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trezzy, examine surroundings. This dapper kiwi-suited gentleman is quite familiar. You're almost positive he made an appearance in that very crowded dream you had recently. Where did he go? Something in this room smells funny. And fast. Trezzy, climb stairs. You cannot ascend. The staircase is suffering from a catastrophic horn clog. I'm just realizing. Does Gamzee know how to flash step now because of the Dirk influence?
Yes. 100% yes.
There's no way that Lil Cal didn't not teach him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. You cannot ascend. The staircase is suffering from a catastrophic horn clog. Trezzy,
It's
exit
official.
door.
Little Cal is a literal power up in game.
True.
The door's locked.
He's like a
Enchanted in
scroll.
parentheses cursed item.
Yeah. The door's locked. You will either need a key or to break it down with force. You would need to achieve an especially heightened state of determination to pull that off, though. You have been completely
Little Cal
hornswoggled.
is like the equivalent of reading a book in Skyrim.
Yeah. This whole thing was a setup from the start. He is a juju. This is correct. All of the clues are adding up. The blood, the note, the flagrant displays of tricksterism and japery. The identity of the puppet master behind all of this now is painfully obvious to you. Spider Troll.
The music, holy shit.
The music has been on this whole time, and it's
Yeah.
all been coincidental.
Yeah, this it was a good choice to choose Colors of Mayhem.
You're
however-
welcome.
Yeah, however, Trezzy, play records. Is this the only time we hear Rumble at the Rink? No, it can't be, right?
I think so, yeah.
But
I don't
this-
think Rumble in the Rink shows up anywhere else.
Isn't this a song associated with Jane most of the time?
I don't think so.
Weird.
I think that might be like a fan thing that you saw.
Who knows?
This is a good song.
Yeah.
Mom.
God, the fucking. You select appropriate crime-solving music to set the right mood. With this kind of atmosphere, it is highly unlikely that any crime will stay unsolved for long. Trezzy, remove Midnight Crew record. No, this vaudevillian cornball nonsense will not do it all. The mood is just not right for figuring out crimes. You put the record back in its sleeve. Trezzy, examine cover.
Who's this asshole?
Wait, almost.
Who's this douchebag?
God. What is this last one? Oh,
That's an MP4.
yeah. Fun fact. If you have one of I think it is the Midnight Crew downloaded and you click on it, it is this.
That's very funny.
Before you can make heads or tails of who exactly this douchebag is, something rolls out of its sleeve. It appears to be a very small record. It's so small. What is such a small record doing in this great big sleeve? You got Homestuck Disc 2. You cannot get over how tiny this record is. It's adorable. You wonder what sort of music it plays. Trezzy, play tiny record. The idea of putting a CD on a record player, especially after I have just recently made all of these CDs.
Yeah, it's pretty horrifying to think of.
It is awful to my brain. Predictably, you scratched the surface of the disc. What were you expecting? It's almost like you don't even know what a CD is. With the disc damaged, who knows what sort of effects it will have on the data. Better store it somewhere safe to prevent some mishaps. Was that the scratch of 09? Lamau.
Oh my god.
No, actually, it was a scratch of 10.
Actually,
And this
was that the scratch of 11?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was really? I thought Act 5 ended. I thought Act 5 ended on 10/25.
Nah. By the way, this is 4/20, 2011. So 4/20, guys.
Oh, hell yeah.
No wonder it's focused on Gamzee.
Trezzy, capture like disc. It should be perfectly safe from any similar kinds of damage while securing your scratch and sniff modus.
Yes, scratch and sniff.
Trezzy, examine chest. You have
That could be a Dave Rezzy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could be a Dave Rezzy ship name.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually, for your
99% sure it
information,
was.
Scratch and Sniff is actually the ship name for myself and the PETA.
Really?
Oh, that's
Well,
base.
okay.
Okay, that's base.
That's fair.
That's better. That's way
It's
better.
actually a very common one.
Huh.
Okay.
Speaking of which, myself and my dear friend the PETA actually just went on a picnic together last night, so...
Oh, lovely.
You've spent way too much time calibrating the ambience of your investigation, and not nearly enough time investigating. Oh, I just realized I need to turn the... I keep accidentally going over to Spotify instead of going to the media player to turn the music on. That'll get us a copyright violation for sure.
For real. I get to do a thing! I'm so excited I get to do a thing soon.
Yeah. You have spent too much time calibrating the ambience of your investigation, and not nearly enough time investigating. It is one of the most common pitfalls to being an investigator, aside from literal pitfalls which you actually fall into. There are 2 chests in this secret room. Nothing out of the ordinary. Chests are everywhere in this lab, and people find it all too tempting to sneak their personal belongings into them for safekeeping. That is, until the goods are stolen shortly after by those who can't resist looting every chest they encounter, which is everybody. Maybe these ones contain clues? Trezzy, open chest. You got the Neophyte Red Glare role-playing outfit. What is this doing in here? You have not worn it since your flarping days. The only part of it you kept on hand was the stylish pair of glasses, which, of course, since the incident, has managed to become a regular accessory. But you cannot imagine how someone could have gotten their hands on the rest of it. Surely a crafty and resourceful criminal is at work. Spider troll, spider troll, spider troll, spider troll. Trezzy, wear a suit. You don the garb of the legendary Legislacerator. It brings back memories of many successful fantasy prosecutions, resulting in the real executions of rival players. Those were the days. Terezi, open other chest. You got your Pyro Sprite plush. Pyro Sprite was your Scalemate sidekick during your campaigns. He was the model of loyalty, friendship, and righteous retribution. More than could be said for another partner in justice. There is no doubt in it anymore. She is clearly baiting you into confrontation. You mean baiting? Trezzy, hug Pyro
Actually,
Sprite.
his name is Pyral Spite, not Sprite.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
There is
Alright,
no
say the same thing.
R.
Oh my god. Have I been saying
Yeah,
that the
Pyro Sprite.
entire
Yeah.
fucking time?
Yeah, I used to say it like that too.
Oh
yeah,
my
because
god.
Pyro Sprite is her sprite. Is her prototype sprite. There's a difference between Pyro Spite.
Oh
Because yeah, it's supposed
my
to be
god.
spiteful fire. Yeah.
Because I have
Yeah.
Pyro Sprite, and I've been pronouncing it Pyro Sprite this entire fucking time.
That's
You
really
and
funny.
many, many, many other fans.
Oh my god. Yeah, Pyro Sprite.
Yeah.
It's a minor pet peeve of mine, so I'm glad somebody said it.
Oh my god. How did people let me go on by saying this?
Well, I did, in my defense, correct you the very first time I ever heard you say it incorrect.
Okay, that's fair. You embrace your old friend, releasing a mighty and majestic squeak. It has been too long. It has been too long, old friend. You vow to never let him out of your scent again. Also, I like to think that this implies that that Scalemates have squeakers in them.
But you know what makes me so
Yeah.
sad? The
for
official
you.
Scalemates. The official Scalemates do not have squeakers in
They
them.
don't.
They
I know,
might
it makes me
start
sad.
that.
We
I
put
might
one in
cut mine
ours.
open and put one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought a Pyral Spite off of For Fans by Fans when I was in high school.
Hell yeah.
Or sorry, I bought
We
it off
have
of
a lemon snout.
Sorry, I bought it
actually.
off of We Love Fine. I didn't buy it off For Fans by Fans.
Yeah.
We have a
Uh,
lemon snout from the original What Pumpkin store.
Oh,
Nice.
jeez.
Yeah. I
I
have
bought
mine.
all of them except Pyro Spite.
Do you want to hear a fun story about Pyral Spite, my Pyral Spite blush? In high school, I had it hanging from a noose on my ceiling fan for 3 years. My mom never said a damn word.
That's wild.
I know, isn't it?
It's insane.
Oh, hormones!
No, it is. I was in high school. I was in high school. I was going through the biggest depressive episode of my life, and my mom saw a noose holding a stuffed animal from my ceiling fan and said nothing.
I think as a parent, my biggest worry would be the fact that you know how to tie a noose.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a concern.
Right.
That's certainly a concern.
I don't.
Yeah,
They didn't,
I
she
would
didn't say
probably not
anything.
say something. I wouldn't say something the first time, but I would be planning what to say
Yeah.
by
it's
the
like,
next time I saw
huh.
it.
Yeah, yes, but after 3 years,
Yeah, no,
honestly.
that's us.
it was just hanging there. It was a reference, and I thought it was silly, but then my mom never asked. My dad never asked, which is even bigger of a red flag.
Anyway,
This puppet is becoming.
I have a
nuisance.
whiteboard and unmitigated access.
Yeah.
If you will call your attention to my video.
Oh.
Oh?
Trezzy, we are on stream right now.
Criminal.
Oh, I
Quibble,
love.
quibble.
Oh, that's really cute.
Criminal.
That's so cute. Never mind that. That was worth it.
I
Yeah.
think that I'm going to draw more
And the
now.
stream just will never know.
The stream will never. know.
Well, I'll take an actual picture now. I just needed you to see the live evidence.
Yeah.
No, the stream can never know.
I think
You
the
never know
stream
the visage
has
of the
to
criminal.
know. The stream has to know.
This puppet is becoming
You-
a nuisance.
you all have
It
no
appears
sense
to
of
exhibit
whimsy.
the same incredible puppet fastness properties which Dave's had. Must be some form of universal puppet enchantment. It couldn't possibly be the same one because that would just be insane. Hey, where did Pyrospite go? Trezzy, look up. Here he is. How'd he get all the way up there? He's always been a slippery scallywag. Maybe he was reminding you to check out the note. You almost forgot it was up there. What with all your furious investigating, most of which has involved fooling around with records, hugging plush toys, and cosplaying as a childhood heroine. Trezzy, read it. Just as you thought, it is a message from Vriska summoning you to the battle. It is written in Gamzee's rich, jelly-smelling blood, but it is her handwriting for sure. Her quirk is present, leaving the matter undebatable. But why the hell does she want you to bring this stupid puppet along? She's so weird. There is a journal entry on the back. It probably isn't the slightest bit relevant to the current situation, but you guess it couldn't hurt to read it anyway. Terezi, examine journal entry.
You know, for a mind player, this whole sequence goes to show how, like, shit she is at that sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we want to get a music change, because I think it just switched to the Alpha Kids.
Yeah.
I mean, the baking scene is coming up, and so this makes me think of that because
Yeah.
of the BB Panzu animation. But
this always makes me think of the BB Panzu animation of Ender's fucking the baking bonanza. Let's switch up the vibe. Let's see. Oh, this one.
Speaking of baking, I always thought it was, like, weird that people thought John hated cake. Like, I understand where the confusion comes from, but, like, it was always implied that he was just annoyed that there was so much fucking cake on his birthday. Like...
yeah, when someone is making cakes constantly and you are constantly asked to eat cake,
yeah,
and
you
there's
would get
100 of
sick to
them?
death of cake.
Yeah.
It stops
Right.
being fun after a while, I imagine.
Yeah.
He
Right,
has
should
a
I go?
limit.
All right. Yeah. Hope you actually get to. You hopefully actually get to read. Mindfang this time.
Hopefully we don't have to skip it, teehee.
Yeah. What's the best website for buying Homestuck merchandise? Honestly, like at this point,
None of them.
Etsy.
Etsy.
Well,
Etsy.
they've been putting stuff on Tepoka again, or however the fuck you say it, and
Tepoka?
I got some stuff from there recently.
Have they really been starting to put stuff on?
Yeah.
Tobacco
They've been restart. They were like basically
Wait, is official
restarted.
merch
Like you can
coming
get
out
all
again?
the. Yeah. It's official. It's official. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I got the whiteboard recently, and that's what I like put on my door for.
Is
I have
that
like
where you
a
got
jade
that?
capsulog whiteboard. Yeah.
I thought that was like an old piece of merch. I'm getting.
No. I got it recently. Yeah,
That's
it goes hard.
Insane.
There's a lot of good shit on there. But yeah, okay. I suppose I'll have to get used to writing with this hand instead. I now do so in captivity, while I bring my awe to bear on the immensity of the subjugulator's high jinks. I took their gesture as a plain avowal to my prosecution's futility, with a lone neophyte assigned to the task. How could I view it as otherwise? I was sure they'd drawn from the bottom of their deck, not intending to squander more competent mercenaries on one who'd made a show of outclassing them all before. But I discovered too late that Red Glare was their wild card all along. How is one allowed to be raised by a dragon in this era? Let alone one of such middling blood. The sickly hue of a gutless civil servant. Those of her caste are typically pleased to mount a sluggish collar bear, or some brainless squawking spleen fowl during petty expeditions to plaster seizure notices on gamblignant property. By what fluke was this woman granted such a weapon, permitting her to luxuriate in these delusions of righteousness? Something blocking the light of the unbitten moon, treating the harbor to darkness more grim than what fell this season's epigee. I made the mistake of looking into its eyes. each like a sun concentrated into a small jewel, as two hot garnets searing through a black veil. I shut mine quickly, but the more sensitive of them was burned irreparably. When I regained sight in the other, it was only red. My fleet was in flames. The neophyte was on deck. Pyrospite, she mentioned through her ridiculous forced grin. She wanted me to know the name of the beast which was able to consume my Lucis whole. My dice were in the hold below. Not that my present luck would consent to a favorable roll anyway. I made a move for my blade. She took my arm, which I'm sure she kept as the tiniest of snacks for her ostentatious custodian. Maybe she meant to prove she wouldn't need me in irons to have my submission. Bound or free, 2, 1, or none. I wonder how well she knows it's not what I do with my arms she has to fear. I await my trial.
Insert
Bro,
disc 2.
I would play like a D&D of just Alternia as it is.
Like
That shit would
Ancestor
go-
era Alternia?
That shit
That'd be
would go
dope.
That would-
so hard.
Oh my god, that would be great.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh god, I'm gonna start homebrewing this, aren't I? Fuck.
I had a friend who
I
used to
wanna
do
have
shit like
free
that.
time.
I would love to do something like that for VOFT.
Oh, that would be fun. Like do it
Ooh.
live.
Yeah.
Become a
Oh,
fucking
man, now
actual
I have
play podcast.
motivation. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I'm
To
gonna
be
see
fair-
what
To
I
be fair,
can base it off of.
yeah, we have someone in VOFT who like does actual play podcasts all the time. Oh shit.
Well,
Can't be playing over Terezi Owns.
Well, you gotta restart it.
Okay, wait. Oh god, fuck. Let's
For the
redo this thing.
fans.
Yeah. We gotta restart
for the
it.
fans.
But yeah, Vinvox does like actual play podcasts.
Fuck yeah.
All the time.
Well-
So this is feasible.
Get them in contact with me. I'll help build the world.
They're in the server.
Yeah, well, I'm shy, Melanie. God, that artwork is just so good.
This fucking Flash is maybe my favorite, other than maybe the big two. This goes
Yeah.
so hard.
And to know that that's like actually Arania and
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what's her name?
Latula.
Latula.
Look at her. Like, come the fuck on.
Honestly.
So
She's
sick.
so hot.
He
Oh,
is pretty great.
In another universe, she's a game girl.
Rue. The best in the
I'm a
world,
girl
I've
and
heard.
I'm hardcore.
I need to finish making Trezi's cane. I've been working on I made it a long time ago and then gave up because of specifically the like the headpiece, like the dragon headpiece.
Mhm.
I didn't know how to make it. I think now I'm just gonna 3D print one. I'm gonna model it and 3D print one. But like it is like Terezi's cane that like does come apart into two swords.
Mm.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
but
Did
maybe
for-
I could commission you sometime.
I would make another one for you because I do kind of want to keep this one. I did 4 fans by fans get shut down. Yes, 4 fans by fans went out of business.
The evil is defeated. We lost a lot of really cool merch in the process, though.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The thing of it is that like 4 fans by fans merch was very much low quality. Like,
Yeah.
because
I had a Grubbles t-shirt that got like immediately like torn the fuck up just after nothing practically. It was like a
Rice
year of
has a
owning it.
Solix one that is unintelligible to look at. You can't even tell what it was supposed to be.
yeah, it's like,
Oh my god, I just realized I'm about to have a 3D printer.
yeah,
Sorry, I just realized that's at the house I'm moving into. Fuck yes! I can print out miniatures!
hell yeah,
Based. Should I go for it?
yeah, go.
Much fanfare was made of the trial. More than I would have dared to hope. It seems my luck has been returning of late. The High Bloods surely intend to make a spectacle of my conviction. They filled the court block with peasants ravenous for the comeuppance of a blue blood. I wasn't about to deny them what they came for. It was kind of the authorities to supply me with the phalanx of such impressionable spectators. The weak wills were nearly as thick in the air as the rust in their veins. Funny how my other senses seem to have peaked since exchanging glances with the dragon. What an extraordinary specimen. How I've come to covet the creature since it ruined my fleet. I know too well the whispers of a dangerous new infatuation when they beckon. But I digress. It was simple enough to nudge the hostility of the low-bloods from one aristocrat to another. The subjugulators could not have been pleased, but nor could they have been altogether unamused, I would expect. I wonder if this was part of their unfathomable game. I'll never understand their riddles. I only regret I didn't get to hear the opening statement the neophyte had prepared against me. The case she compiled from all that evidence she burned must have been damning. I bet her remarks would have stung worse than when she severed my arm. She certainly would have shown me greater mercy by taking the other instead.
Are we about to be yelled at?
Hello? Hello?
Hey everybody.
Hi, hi,
How's
TK.
it going?
Hi, TK?
I did already do the shill this stream.
You did! Oh, I'm so proud of you! Yay! You should be shilling roughly about every 25 minutes. Like statistically
Well,
speaking.
that has not happened.
That definitely has not happened.
How long
There's
ago
no
did you
way.
last shill?
At least an hour.
24 minutes
At
ago.
least like
An hour ago.
Okay, so really quick, we'll speed run. Everybody, please consider liking, commenting on the proper video, subscribing. If you've missed some of the last streams or you're looking forward to the next ones, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. And if you go onto the channel and you go into the playlists, you can find a whole playlist of all of these streams where you can be all caught up and listen to all these wonderful voices read the comic you love. Or hate, we don't judge.
Thank you, TK.
That's
Oh,
it.
and don't forget
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank
Have
you.
fun.
Bye.
Views are views, baby.
Hi. And don't forget to shill Snurgle more.
God.
Yes.
Oh my
great.
god.
Snurgle is real, and
Snurgle
I
is
hate
real.
that you keep trying to tell me that it's not like this. These mind games.
It's
Melanie.
real. Snurgle is
It's
real.
where I dream. It's
I'm
my
done.
home.
I'm over it.
All right, back into the fucking comic.
This just in, Snurgle is New Athens.
I have to rush out, but it was very fun, and I mean it's close enough to the end time that I'm not feeling
Yeah.
too bad.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hell yeah.
Bye, Elena.
Thank you for coming along. Bye.
And then there were 4. As it usually
Alas.
should be.
I mock to disguise the extent of my regret. Had my escape not necessitated her demise, she would have made a lovely rival. If she'd only discarded her childish preoccupation with justice, we might have come to made a striking scourge. Had we inched blacker, we'd have torn red miles across the land and sea. Unfortunately.
Mindful was a slut.
Oh, gay. Big gay slut.
Big gay slut.
Yeah.
We love
As
it.
is Arania.
slut heart emoji.
Yeah. I love Arania for it slightly more than Mindfang. Mindfang's. You know, I'll say it. I don't know if Mindfang is valid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not so sure about that one.
Also, what is Snurgle? Snurgle is the third moon that they mentioned in one of the
It's my home and my kingdom.
Yeah, they mentioned it in one of the Act 6.
It was mid-Act 6, I think.
Yeah, it was an intermission in mid-Act 6. It was the third moon. It's red, and they actually they have a democracy rather than a monarchy. So
yeah, drop the flag.
Yeah.
Please drop the flag.
Their
I need
Carapacians
to say
are
my Pledge of Allegiance.
Their Carapacians are gray.
Like middle gray, yeah.
Yeah. Also, what do you mean draw the flag? It's there. Go look at the intermission.
I said drop the flag.
Oh, drop the flag. Okay. I was like, what are you talking
Hold it up on screen, baby.
I actually don't have it on me.
Usurper.
I'd have to go. Anyway, let's get back into this.
Unfortunately, the only miles to be found through her bureaucratic calling were those of red tape. When so ensnared, one is eventually bound to be choked. With the court block cleared, all that remained to obstruct my freedom was his honorable tyranny himself. Upon reflection, red glare showed the foresight of a true seer in thieving my arm before the trial.
Oh my god, it's a pantsuit.
It permitted a fair fight.
God. This.
Though I was free, I had no fleet. No matter. With the Gamblignets decimated, I'd embraced the turn of fortune and pledged to put my sea-grifting ways behind me. With any luck, the skies will be my future. My thoughts again returned to that dragon. But first, I was in need of a temporary refuge. I sought it with the expatriate. He owed me for sweeps of protection I provided after his brazen defiance of the Highbloods. It was perhaps the only such courageous stand ever taken against a superior by one of his supercilious pedigree. Supercilious? Supercilious pedigree.
Supercilious?
Yeah.
Supercilious. Thank you, Terezi. His supercilious pedigree. And I'd not have bothered sticking my neck out for another. But the admiration he'd won naturally wore thin as he persistently bemoaned his treason and banishment. And I was saddened to find that this habit holding strong even now. I wonder if he still believes she was worth it. Repairing my arm would go a little further in squaring his debt with me. Even if I came with both intact, I might have ripped one off and put him to the task just to halt to his blubbering. Darklear was always a skilled mechanist, and the work proved adequate distraction. So pacified, he listened to what I had to say about my recent travails with the law and pyralspite, and what I'd come for in truth, the treasure he'd been keeping safe for me. I cradled the oracle in my synthetic hand, as if appraising by weight the mystic qualities it still contained. With my vision eightfold seared away, I was blind to its secrets as the old doctor was to its present whereabouts. I'd learned to keep it cloaked from the awareness of the man who once called me his protege, a blackened term of endearment from a smug manipulator. Locating his so-called dark pockets... Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Calling me his protege, a backhanded term of endearment from a smug manipulator. Locating his so-called dark pockets was the only gambit I had in countering his milk-tongued doublespeak. The expatriate, for indiscernible reasons, seemed naturally surrounded by such a void in the doctor's awareness, and so was uniquely fit to inherit the orb. The doctor could not see his treasure, nor I into it. I considered what to do with it for a while. Should I find Pyrospite by consulting with the Oracle, as I had done so often to steal fortune from my adversaries? I guess exploiting some technological means of gazing through its surface may have been simple enough, but I hesitated. Every expedient granted by its counsel, though never instantly, came at a price. Knowing his nature, I'm surprised I only now recognize it as yet another instrument of his spurious benevolence, dangerous by way of selective divulgence. The sense of infallibility his oracle brought me was superficial, and in hindsight weakened my readiness. Knowing my fate so far in advance, I took Red Glare's threat lightly. The greatest mistake I'd ever made was asking the orb when I would die. But as I revisited the prophecy surrounding this unfortunate query, something struck me. I thought of the man I would have as my mate spirit centuries from now, who was said to command an army of beasts, the one it called the Summoner. If my obsession with the dragon should continue to burn for so long, would he be the one to assist me in taming it? I did not have enough knowledge to...
Oh,
Oh.
they're gone. Hello?
Hi. I...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, then let's ask this. Because he's the only one who grows wings in this time period, did he learn how to god tier?
It's
Sorry,
a
hello? Am I back?
mutation.
It's a mutation.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
just
you're
a
back.
mutation. Okay.
Yeah, my theory is that because we have like our mythical figure, quote unquote, is like Superman. Humans don't grow wings when they god tier, but trolls have the mythical figure of the Summoner, who was a mutant who had wings, and so like whenever you god tier, you get wings as like a symbol of being like
I
on
just
another
kind
level.
of thought that it was because we're
Ooh.
bugs.
Also
That's probably why he got them in the first place.
Yeah. Shrimps is bugs,
Wings are cool.
and so is trolls.
Are we good now though?
Yeah.
When did I cut off?
Would he be the one to assist me in taming? Literally the beginning of this.
Okay. Oh, shit. If my obsession with the dragon should continue to burn for so long, would he be the one to assist me in taming it? I did not have enough knowledge to ask the right questions when I had the opportunity. Were that the case, I might have asked if it would be his rare abilities of communion that would bring Pyrospite under control. Would it be on account of my influence? And if so, would I exert his influence by taking his will, or winning his heart? These are details I would have given no second thought in drawing from the orb, my curiosity a force usually too much to quell. But now... I have thought of the Summoner often. I have been troubled to know that, as one of so common-blooded, he could not possibly have hatched yet, nor will he wriggle from the caverns for many sweeps. So I must
Yeah,
have
maybe he's
patience to
not
take up...
based.
Yeah, I don't think she's valid.
don't think she's
Watch
valid
last
either.
stream to see why she's extra not valid.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. Didn't she have to like
Yeah.
cut out a whole portion because it was just that
Yeah,
bad?
that's the only part of Homestuck VOFT has ever skipped.
Yep.
And I was there reading it for the first time ever on a stream. It was a moment.
Oh, Mindfang. Yeah, fuck.
Miriam
Oh,
just
yeah.
popped her head through the door and said she's not that bad. I don't believe her, frankly.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm going to have
So I
to
must
wait a few centuries for my husband to be born. Excuse me?
So I must have patience to take up my role in his story of heroism. It is a tale which reads to me as though lifted from a child's story, yet I know I'd be a fool to doubt its veracity. Ver- veracity? Entirely. He would rise through the ranks of the cavalry reapers and assume command, having proven the most skilled and fearless of them. He would exhibit a remarkable pupation, the sort only recorded in myth. Oh, hey. Growing, or perhaps simply revealing, a striking pair of wings. His army, thus inspired, would spearhead a major rebellion, surely one at least on the scale of the sectarian sectarian revolt crushed by the Highbloods, who thereafter forbade its mention, or any invocation of the heretical symbols at all, even in private journals, which is why I will stick to the fable of the summoner and not risk another execution with even oblique reference to the compelling tale of the sufferer. Resolution to the summoner's mutiny is foggy, as I only understand what has been revelated to me through the brief answers I thought to solicit. Ultimately, the ire of the Condess would be such that in the settling dust of the conflict she would banish all from the home world except the young. She would scatter all who reached maturity to the stars to fight her wars. I presume to keep them occupied, existing in a less centralized state from which such a coup may arise. This is still an incredible notion for me to consider, and I cannot imagine how she would come to enforce such an upheaval in our civilization. Though I suppose she will have on her side the advantage of an unparalleled lifespan, and the leverage extended by the hideous psychic prongs of her deep, undulating monstrosity. That is, until it chooses another little witch to serve. Nevertheless, I take the prediction as truth, and find it amusing that a homeworld dominated by children will be the great summoner's legacy. One of them, at least. More importantly, and less amusingly, his legacy will be my demise. You see, I first learned his name when I asked who would be the one to kill me. Okay.
It's
I have
dead
never
shit. You're doing
spoken.
great.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have never spoken nor written of him out of contempt for the prophecy, but I do so here, in my final entry for this journal. I took this to be a pitiable fate, and scoured the orb for any means of escaping it, or at least to salvage a little dignity from the tale of my downfall. Alas, it had no consolation for my vanity. But as I sit here, deciding what to do with the damnable little sphere, I understand my error. It was not in failing to chart a course through future events to turn my fortune's tide, even so many sweeps from now. It was in believing the future was mine to know, and fortune mine to control. If this hero is meant to breathe life into my embittered heart, and if he is to earn the right to run it through, then so be it. For him, I will commit to this page my highest expectations, and for what precious uncertainty is left in my future, I renew my vigorous anticipation. The oracle I will resolve to part with. I will conceal it in a crypt bearing the sign of the expatriate, with a map to its location hidden in this journal. To whomever finds it, be wary, for the truth it tells may leave its new keeper blind as I was, though no more.
Flip.
God, I kind of want to follow. If I do that D&D thing, I kind of want it to follow the at least part of whatever timeline that some of them are in, you know, because they're stretched across like millennia.
Yeah.
Love that Latula was like a staunch follower of the summoner, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Christian gamer girls unite.
True.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
I mean, Vriska, as much as it pains me to admit, your fruity orange whatever is delicious.
Thanks. I've seen you finally wised up. Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ,
Jesus.
this is so fast. Why is this so
I know.
fast?
Harrison, this is serious
they're
business,
yelling at
Vriska.
each
See, I
other.
brought my deadly cane sword, my cool coin, and everything.
I can see that. You took your revenge then. I think we settled this a long time ago.
No, not revenge. The deplorable murders of our dear friends.
Murder? Like plural?
Vriska,
Plural?
please, don't try to deny it. Tavros, Nepeta, even Gamzee. I mean, really, Vriska, Gamzee.
God.
Oh, you gotta get flipped. Well, yeah, okay. There was like one murder I was responsible for. You know, Tavros. That was me, I guess. But that's it. He's the only one I killed. Just that one guy.
Facepalm combo 3.
Oh God.
And then both you know you can't be Jack. All that will happen is you will lead him here and he will kill us all. He will follow your sugary pixie trail with his keen canine snout. I've already seen this consequence in my mind's eye.
Fascinating. Why didn't you tell me your terms already? Forget my pixie trail. At this rate, my snoring will lead him to us.
I flip. Heads you stay. Scratch you go.
You're kidding, right? You want luck to decide this? Maybe you forgot who you're dealing with. I'm the thief of life. You really expect me to fall for that? I've got all the luck. All of it.
I did not forget. What will it be, Marquis?
Just flip the fucking coin, neophyte.
God.
This is both like being acted quite well when you can keep up with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of going with the glitchiness, though.
Yeah.
Hehehe.
Yeah, the disc is badly damaged. You can no longer play the Homestuck. Quit.
Homestuck.
You are forced to quit. You will not be able to resume playing unless you can scratch in the disc. You will need to seek the service of who is capable of fixing this. A scratch doctor, if you will. Visit doctor.
Are we?
And
Are we?
then,
Are
and then
are
that
we
is
continuing?
where that is where we will end the stream.
Okay. Okay.
That was really
Please.
good, guys.
That
This
was
was a good
fun.
time.
We got a lot of really good acting bits too, like
Yeah.
Grimdark Rose. We got Mind Fang.
Grim. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
good
fucking
shit.
Grimdark Rose was so fun.
It was so,
So
fun to
good.
read it. It was very fun to read it. I'm glad I got to do that.
Okay, closing Homestuck.
Well,
We
everyone,
are forced to quit Homestuck.
Well done, gamers.
running a quick evaluation based on the price of an onion in 2024. A boonbuck is about $4.17. Insane.
Huh.
Wow. So the Boonbuck
Noted.
conversion rate is better than
Hold up, other way
the American
around.
dollar.
Wait, other way around.
But no.
So $1
a
is
Boonbuck
for
is
point
worth
whatever
more than a
Boonbucks?
dollar.
$1 is 4.17 boonbucks. Okay.
No, it's the other way. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Because if one Boonbuck equals an onion and an onion equals $4.18, that would mean a Boonbuck
No, I
is
think it's just.
equal-
I don't think the onion was one. I think it's just converted
I have no idea.
from whatever price it actually was.
But anyway, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you all for coming out. It should have been 4:13. But yeah, thank you all for coming out and being here with us. This was a good stream. I'm gonna say this because I've been enjoying doing this as the thing. I've been your host, Melanie Archer. And and I have had my lovely friends here. If you guys would like to say who you are one more time and then say goodbye.
From the top?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hope. This is my second stream being on at all. My Twitter is Hobie Mage. In my pinned, you can see all the different stuff I'm working on. But in particular, very soon, actually, I just had it up for the specific time that it should be coming out. Very soon, the baking zine that Ender Slime is doing should be coming out. I was just looking at that. Yeah, it's
really
5 days until Jane Crocker's bombastic baking book Bonanza zine.
I really
So
order
it's
the
good.
physical version of that. I really do.
Oh, I gotta get one. I did a little bit of pinch hitting on it, and there's a lot of other really good work on there, so I highly suggest you check that out. And unrelated, you should check out Etch Jetty's Past Request Rewritten.
Yeah.
For no particular reason.
For no particular
And that's my plugs.
reason. Julie.
Hey, I am Julie. I will be going by Jelly Bean Bag going forward. I currently don't have anything to link you to, but I assure you there are many irons in the fire that someday I will be advertising for, so keep your eyes out.
Woo.
And
Hi.
I guess that just leaves me. I am Terezi of the Hive System, and I do a lot of voicing myself, but the rest of the system does a lot of other voice acting work here on VOFT. So if you like us and you like the way that we sound, please give a like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Ring the bell even.
Yeah. Oh,
Comment even.
also, I forgot to say, I also, other than VOFT, I do have a personal channel at Melanie Archer on YouTube, where I'm currently dubbing John Ruins a Wedding, as well as I'm going to be posting other stuff there eventually. So take a look at that. All right. In that case,
Fuck yeah.
bye everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.